Hampton League Live. Welcome to your live coverage of the 3YBFM Hampton League Live Match of the Day, right here on Streamer, Australia's premier community sports streaming platform. The best coverage of local footy and netball on the Great South Coast starts now. For Warrnambool Nissan, Baitness Rural, McDonald's Warrnambool East and Central, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, and Harvey Norman Warrnambool. This is the 3YBFM Hampton League Live Match of the Day, live and free on Streamer.
3YBFM.
Welcome back to Hampton League Live. Players in position. Roosters won the toss. Scotty Carter there kicking to the Melbourne end. We think that might be a slight scoring in. Harry Lee goes to Luke Cody. Archie Stevens starts on the bench for the South Warrnambool Roosters. Umpire Mickey Lowther holds the ball aloft. Let's get this first semi-final underway.
Oh, Lure Oval's our destination. And it's going to be Riley Thomas up against Weymouth. And Thomas got the palm down. The soccer off the ground's good there by Weymouth. Kicks towards half forward. Reggie Mast picks it up nicely and didn't lost it. Maxie Irving there to clean up. Here comes Manane. And a throw's been deemed, and it's going to go to the Roosters with Max Irving. So Maxie Irving just looking and assessing where to go to next. Goes short to Sam Thompson. And he'll go to the wing, not his best. Ooh, that's out of bounds on the full. Not his best kick there, Sam Thompson. So a free kick's going to go.
2 blunders in the first minute from Sam Thompson, Hilly. Missed that handball target too.
And usually a very good kick of the footy.
Yeah, he's a good player, mate.
So the Blues, free kick. All got very close to the man on the mark. Touch play on. Max Irving gathers, wrapped up, feeds the handball out. O'Sullivan went over the line and will have a boundary throw in right in front of us here in the broadcast area.
Sun is shining at Lure Oval this afternoon, this first semi-final clash. Big crowd up here too. The arch enemies, Weymouth up against Thomas. Coming through there was Dwyer, nice and strong and hard at the football. Henderson, he was dispossessed. Muggerman, good handball to Mullen. Bangs it on the boot. Roosters go into attack. Going back with a fly to Cowling, who's got the job on Shannon Beck's eyes. Keep a close eye on that one because that will be a cracking contest.
Absolutely.
Plays on quickly, goes through the hands that time of Dwyer. Can he gather, who I reckon's going to play a bit of a role on Max Irving this afternoon. They'll be going at each other. And O'Sullivan, I think he looks like he's gone to Turland. So there is some key matchups right across the board. So it's Weymouth up against Riley Thomas again here. Weymouth wins that one down. Coming through is Walters. Muggervan gathers, strong through the football. Little banana kick, goes out into space now. Coming out there was Jack Dye. He was magnificent last week. He's got Anderson over the top, he's got some space. Beautiful kick and a nice mark. So Paddy Anderson, virtually on centre wing, got a running Jack Dye who follows up. Kick goes forward, looking for Becks, just misses the target. Getting back there is Angus Lowe. Handball over the top to Jackson Bell. Bell goes further afield. Beautiful kick, spots up Reggie Mast. And the Blues will reload once again.
Cool, calm and collective, Reggie Mast. Goes out to Liam Bidmade, who's got some time and space, takes a bounce, and he's going to go short towards half forward. Morgan Morris was the man intended for the ball, but the ball just dropped a little bit short by a foot, and we'll have a boundary throw at about 60 at eyes.
Yeah, warm conditions too, Matty. They'll know they played a game here at the Lure Oval today. There'll be lots of wide open spaces, but I tell you what, it'll be taxing on the legs for sure.
Good handball there from Dwyer. They bang it inside. 50 smothered. Kick off the boot. Awkward bounce. Here's Reggie Mast. Has to take on Jed Henderson. Radley uses the shoulders to try and nudge his opponent out of the way. Reggie gathers. Handballs to the 100-gamer. Steer looks to centre the kick. Oh, Cody at the back of the pack. Concedes it over the point line for a minor score. So the first score of this first semi-final goes to the Blues. 3 minutes in on the national tile scoreboard. The Blues lead one behind. The Roosters yet to score. Tildy, let's go to you, all thanks to B&B Furniture.
Archie Stevens has come on, boys. What struck me earlier with South Warrnambool was a very, very short and mobile inside their forward 50. I think Shannon Beck's was the only key target, really. They've gone mobile across half forward.
Yeah, so Sammy Kelly's
on the bench, mate.
Kelly's on the bench, yeah, right. Nice mark there by Riley Thomas. Plays on quickly to Muggerman. He's been busy here. There's Cleary. Gets it to Irving, who just steps through traffic. What a season he's had.
He started well, Stewie.
He has been magnificent. Nice kick out to Stevens. Stevens further afield to Jack Dye. So the Roosters now just looking to reload. Short kick to Sullivan. So he'll swing onto his right boot. He kicks it further afield. Big target gets back. Oh, that's a good mark by Radley. And he has had a magnificent season. Finn Radley in defence. He was awesome last week. Kick comes out to that man. And that is young Jaden Wells, who's been sensational this season as well. Kick misses the target. Bouncing football. And it goes out of bounds and we'll have a ball up.
Don't know whether the breeze is having any factor, but Warrnambool have been able to pluck those marks in South's forward 50 the last few times it's made an entry, and South yet to grab a mark there.
Sure with their hands, both Radley and Cowling. No one got a clear, decisive tap out. It's going to be a free kick to the Roosters. Or is it going to be the Blues?
Thomas, mate.
They'll get
Thomas.
another entry here.
So Thomas with a free kick. Irving offering some assistance there.
They set up well, Warrnambool. You can just see their numbers covering the ground.
And Cowling takes a contested mark, gets the ball moving into the hands of Jai Turlin, spears the pass in, finds Geordie Walters. So Walters inside the centre square, defensive half though. Filling the gaps here, the Roosters. He's unsure where to go. He's going to go longer down towards Manane. Contest, picked up by Wells, works the handball back looking for Mars, intercepted by O'Sullivan. Sam Thompson looks to spread the kick out to that outer side. Nicholson's his target. Nicholson breaks the tackle, does well. Spears the pass towards Becks. Got the spoil in there in the end. Bell looks to read it for the Blues, and you'll get the clearing kick short to Weymouth.
Geez, he's a good player, Jackson Bell. Beautiful
put some
kick.
time into him, Stewie. He'll cut you to pieces.
Bloody oath you do. Beautiful kick here. The Blues into attack. That's aim on Radley. Takes a nice mark at half forward. Swings onto the right boot. Kicks it into space. Cody and Lee. Oh, could have been a push out against Cody there. Bouncing football. Stevens and Dwyer. Harry Lee goes back to Thompson. Runs into trouble. How will Mickey say and call this? He says no prior opportunity. And we will have a ball up.
Because they're swinging the changes quick and fast here in the Warrnambool, 4 at a time, coming on and off.
You're right, though, Oz. It's pretty taxing conditions, pretty warm down here.
Absolutely.
So, Blues forward line. Kelly just goes early. Diving on top of that for the Blues, going nowhere. And that was Morgan Morris. And umpire Mickey Louth will have another ball up.
Yeah, forward 50 destination for the Blues. 6 minutes gone, one behind. Warrnambool leading yet to score the Roosters. Tap out comes, quick hand to Atchison. Flicks it to Sam Kelly. Hurriedly kicks it. It's Becks who's front position. Lost his footing. Handball comes to Manane. Inside 50. Sitting himself nicely there was Harry Lee with the intercept mark. Calmly kicks to the outer side. Through to the hands of Henderson. So Jed just going back behind his mark. Thompson saying to settle things down. And they like to possess the football here, the Roosters.
Archie's into the fray too, Trenty.
He certainly is. Can't keep a good man down. Here's Sam Thompson. Goes long down the line. The outnumber favouring the Blues. And reading it best was Fletcher Timms.
It's a bit of frustration for Bexy here. I can just see it. He's been outmarked a couple of times by Sammy Cowling. He's getting a bit frustrated. Just got underneath that one. Coming through there is Morgan Morris. Good tackle by Atchison. Umpire Stevie Walker says, give it to me, we'll have a ball up.
They haven't really looked after him, though, Stewie, have they? The delivery so far inside the forward 50.
And it looks like that ball's carrying a bit more, I reckon, that way,
it is,
too.
mate. It is. I think you're right.
Roosters are kicking, I reckon, with the breeze in this quarter. I reckon there's no doubt. Big fist that time by Radley. Goes over the boundary line. Anything else you're seeing here, Eyes, at the start of this first semi-final?
I think the Warrnambool setup, from what I've seen, they've really set up nicely behind the footy. Like you can even look across now, they've got really good coverage. So I think they've been able to pluck everything off so far.
So Kelly this time up against Radley. There's Stevens. Handball comes back to Kelly. Right foot kick. Good mark in the end. And that was by Owen Walker, the Texas Ranger. Cross half back. Kick goes inboard. And that is O'Sullivan. He kicks out further afield. Nice kick.
Yeah.
Jet Henderson. He plays on quickly. Kick had to be good. It is. And that's Thompson. Nick, the veteran. He's got a running Henderson and uses him. Butted up well. Kicks to the hot spot. Nicholson. This is where he's dangerous. Or is it Dye? I think it's Jack Dye. He's such a quality player. He really set the Roosters alight last week. He kept them in the contest and he started this one well. And that is going to be a key matchup. Too young, low on Jack Dye.
Well, it's the first genuine deep entry from South Warrnambool, wasn't it? So far they haven't been able to get it in that deep. But good running, good setup, and Yeah, beautiful kick to give Di every opportunity.
Quick ball movement too. I think that's the key, isn't it, for the Roosters?
Yeah, got to get past that wall they're setting up.
Yeah, it's good play by Nick Thompson to give that off to Henderson again. Got the old 1-2 happening.
This is for the first goal of the afternoon. He's about 15 metres out. Slight angle, Jack Dye. Comes in. Generally a really good shot on goal. Kicks on its way.
Missed.
And I have mozzed him. Absolutely can bring anyone unstuck.
Nico's back on.
Been known to do that before, Matthew.
Yeah,
stay with Hawthorn, please.
not the Penrith Panthers. Not the Penny
correct
Panthers
eyes.
last night, you blokes. Hey, listen, this game, 10 minutes into the first quarter on the Jack Lee contracting time clock. And it is 1 point apiece. It's an arm wrestle, Hilly.
It certainly is. Just no easy ball to get deep forward 50 to get a clear shot at goal. So Jackson Bell kicking duties. He's going to bring to the broadcast side. Cowling is where he's going to target. Coming through with Sam Kelly. Short kick over the top. Smart. And was it Will O'Sullivan? I think it may have been. It is. It's taken the mark. And he'll have a set shot. So they get another chance here, the South Warrnambool Roosters. O'Sullivan, who made his way into the team halfway through the year, he's held his position and he's done a really good job.
Cowling was always set a task there. It was 2 against 1, really. Probably wasn't a great option, was
He'd
it?
give it away a bit early too, I said he shouldn't go there.
Yeah.
So O'Sullivan for the Roosters comes in
Oh, that's a shocker.
and has kicked it out of bounds on the full. So a let off there for the Blues. A free kick's going to go back to Jackson Bell. And they get a chance to get it out of defensive 50 once again, the Warrnambool Blues. So Bell,
They play this press, South, don't they?
they do. He's going to go the other side now. He's going to go long towards the other side, Radley sort of direction. Did a bit of nice body work there, Radley. He wanted the socket kick. Rhodes couldn't gather it. Nicely picked up by Walters. Goes out wide, but really wide. Hits Mr. Sign on that outer side, and we'll have a free kick.
Free kick will go to Sammy Thompson. Little chip kick to his brother Nick. Nick's got players square, uses them. That's Harvey Cleary. He goes short to Nicholson.
Playing big possession footy now, South.
And the Blues lay like the press as well, so they're pressing back. Bex is the target. Good fist by Cowling. Reading it off the pack there was low. Kick around the body, but taking a nice mark there was Isaac Thomas. He's about 60 metres out. Roosters doing all the attacking. Nice kick to Henderson. Plays on. 45 metre shot on goal. Jedi goes bang! And the Roosters get first blood. And that's a Lucas Brothers snag of the day. And South Warrnambool kicked the first goal in this first semi-final. And they go to 1-1-7. The Blues won behind 1 point. That's on the National Tile scoreboard.
Good player, Henderson, and he's playing an important role right now too, because Bex is probably getting overshadowed, so he's the one that's sort of got to step up as the next option, and he's done that so far, Matty.
So Thomas on the ball, or back on the ground, and Kelly's going to spend some time in a ruck up against Jansen Van Beek. So a great finish by Jed Henderson. Really good play for the Roosters. Gives them plenty.
Interesting now, boys, with Bex off the ground, Cowling's come up and played a bit higher, trying to be the 3-man.
Yep.
Turley gets the clearing kick. It goes out wide to the wing and it bounces and bounces. So first to it will be Morgan Morris. On his tail there was Huddy Owen. And he sees it over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in front of a big crowd here at the Lura Oval. First semi-final. It's been an absolute mint condition, the Lura Oval.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks absolutely sensational. Boundary throw in, Van Beek up against Thomas. The punch forward. First to it's going to be Jaden Wells, but he's going to run out of tarmac. And he'll go over the boundary line for a boundary throw in.
Scotty Carter, all thanks to B&B Furniture Plus Mobility and Movement Solutions downstairs.
Yes, Stewie. I just think the last 5 minutes or so, South have got the game back on there in terms of their foot skills. They've been able to link up, 4 or 5 foot passes. They've started to settle down, hit some targets.
Good play that time by Isaac Thomas coming through. Stevens gathers to Mugovan, steps through traffic. Good tackle by Arts in the end. High up and under. Kelly's got a little bit of space in front of Radley. Can't quite gather. Coming through there was Jackson Bell. Nicholson could have been taken high. Umpire says play on. Handball over the top. Goes to South. O'Sullivan's been busy. Cutting it off though there was Dwyer. No, bounces off the chest. Free kick. It's going to go to South.
Yeah.
Mugovan, I think, Stewie.
Dwyer gave that one away.
Holding off the ball reverse free kick here. It's going to go back to the Blues, and Timms will get it. So that's a let-off.
Yeah, I was thinking they did a couple of silly things there, South. He picked the second one.
They're out here too, the Blues. Walter's got a running Jai Turlin, who's got space. The Wizard goes back inboard. Cody gets the shit. Back of the pack. Bouncing football. Radley. Aim on. Bang! And there's the first for the Blues. And it all come from a little bit of undisciplined football. And South would be disappointing, particularly Coach Matty Battistello was.
He would. And what Turlin manages to do, he's got some penetration with his kicking, hasn't he? And if it gets goal side for his forwards, that's when Warrnambool are at their most dangerous.
So 1-1-7 apiece here in this first semi-final national title scoreboard. Scotty Carter. I reckon Coach Matty Battistello hasn't got a lot of hair, but he'd be pulling it out.
It's a bit unfortunate that happening, but credit to Warrnambool. Didn't they rebound and move it through the middle of the ground quick? And I think that kick, you're right, Oz, he's got some penetration in his leg, tell him. But I just think that kick then indicates that the breeze, to me, it's more directly across the ground, boys.
Yeah.
Score both ends.
It didn't look like it was hurting that kick, did it?
No, it travelled fair way.
Yeah.
So ball back in the centre, 1-1-7 apiece. 15 minutes gone first term. Van Beek got a little faint tap. Well read off the pack by Jeremy Mugger, but inside 50. Oh, Radley nearly took a beautiful mark. Bell first to it. He's trying to paddle it forward to his advantage, but he doesn't succeed, and we'll have a boundary throw in. 60 around from the South Warrnambool's goals.
How often do you see Jackson Bell getting his hands on it, front and centre, or off the spoil? He does it so well, doesn't he?
He's the best I've ever seen, Stewie, at picking the footy up off the deck without changing stride.
Yeah.
He's got long arms.
Yeah, but no fumble. Below his knees, he's just
clean.
so clean.
So Atchison and Radley's going to be a really good battle throughout the course of the afternoon. The kick forward by the Roosters, but the Blues have got numbers. If they're clean with the pick-up, Van Beek straight away got tackled. Free kick. I reckon it might have been a bit of a high fend-off on Sam Rhodes. So
Did Atchison play last week, boys?
No.
Okay.
So Nicholson inside 50, beautiful kick, and he finds Jack Dye on the lead.
Gee, he started well.
And Jack Dye will have a set shot here. He's going to be tied on the boundary, non-preferred side for a right footer, but he's a notable goal kicker.
So showed a lot of confidence in him, Hilly Atchison, by throwing in that task on Radley, first up.
Absolutely. He's a good contested mark, Flynn Atchison. And he can his height's a little bit deceiving. He can play on that tall. So Dye, who's already kicked one behind this afternoon, will kick from 30. Very tight angle. Comes in. Connection's very good, but he just didn't work it around enough and a minor score. It hung to its line, and they hit the lead by a point. 1-2-8, the Roosters. Warrnambool 1-1-7.
And Jed Turlin starting his pre-season early tilt. He's running duties today for the Blues.
He's moving pretty well, though, Jed. I was just talking to him beforehand. He was looking forward to the day. He may even have a refreshment on the way home.
Every chance.
Would the old man be having one at the minute or not?
Yes, I think you might agree. Yes.
Dodds on.
Great supporters of the footy club. Do a great job.
They are legends. Don't worry about that. And they're good in the plumbing caper too. Make no mistake about it. The roofing, the boys, the Turlin boys.
Done your place, Stewie?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yep. And a good job, mate.
Absolutely magnificent. Well, the roof hasn't blown off yet.
Yep.
So that's a big tick from the Turlin brothers. So Jackson Bell to bring this football back in. Plays on, kicks far out. Oh, beautiful kick, and on the end of it's Finn Radley. Nice kick, nice mark.
Good
so the
player,
Blues,
Finn Radley, isn't
very
he?
good play. Look at that kick. That's just to his brother Amon. He just bananas one inboard. Contest there, well done by Thompson. Reads it well. That's Sam over the top to Atchison. Little chip kick to Nicholson. So by foot, Roosters have been good. Hitting targets. Nicholson far out of side. Roosters lead by 1 point. 18 minutes gone. First quarter, squares it up to Harvey Cleary. He's told to play on now. Little chip kick to Mullen, the boy from Bacchus Marsh.
Got a loose man here.
To Lee. Out to Irving. Irving's got Anderson short. Will he pull the trigger and go back in the corridor? Warrnambool have blocked it up pretty well. Kicks down the line. Kelly's the target. Look at that strength by the big moo man. To Reggie Mast. Kick misses the target. That's going to come straight back. Sam Thompson, who just steadies the ship for the South Warrnambool Roosters.
Yeah, just a bit too much on the kick there from Mast. Thompson walks off his line. He'll kick it laterally to Nicholson. Nicholson will go short further afield, finds Paddy Anderson. He'll go over the top. And he's got Isaac Thomas. So some good ball users working collectively for the Roosters.
It's the next one, though, Hilly.
He's going to play on. He's going to centre the kick. Numbers filtering back for the Blues. It's a push out. It's going to go to the Roosters.
Die, is it?
Not die again, is it?
It is.
And it's Jack Dye who got the push out. He'll receive it.
Against Low, boys.
And he'll get the free kick, and he'll kick from 20 metres out
could have
directly in front.
Could have had 3 on the board already, Die. He's been in everything.
Causing some headaches. Very good leader of the football, and his body work's very good in those one-on-one contests as well. So it's 1-2-8 South Warrnambool leading the Blues 1-1-7. 19 and a half minutes gone in this first term here at the Lure Oval. First semi-final action. So third time lucky potentially for Jack Dye.
Surely this time.
Well, it's his bread and butter. It's his bread and butter.
You won't miss this one, boys.
Oh, no.
So Dye coming very methodical with his run-up and his walking instructions. Comes in and has missed it to the right.
You're on fire today, Matthew.
Matt, don't talk.
I'm on the Cats. Go footy Cats. No, you're not. The Cats are moral.
You're not allowed to.
Absolute moral, Tildy, next Friday.
You're on fire, mate. I just wonder about that matchup on Dye. I just wonder whether Sam Carter might be a good matchup for him, just to match his mobility.
Yeah, he's had a good year, Carter, too, and he does get some rolls. So short kick comes in. Radley's a target, which he has been a few times here. They like to look for him, Finn Radley. He chips over the top to Manane. Manane goes, kick just misses that time. Nick Thompson reads it well. Shimmies one way, goes to Irving. He steps through traffic in a bit of pressure and trouble now. Good play by Timms to steer. Kicks to space, down the ground. Free kick will come back to the Blues. And it'll be young Hugo Arts on that far outer side. He plays on quickly. Weymouth's a target. Over the top, Big Opie. Couldn't quite grab it. There's Nicholson. The Rolls Royce. Beautiful kick to Becks. Becks, centre of the Lure Oval now. But they're just a bit stagnant here. They're just not running and gunning it, are they?
Blues are doing a good job of getting some numbers back, boys.
Yeah, they're setting up beautifully, mate.
Yeah, they are.
So
Absolutely.
The chip kick from Mullen's good to Muggervan. So 2 points to the margin, 9-7 in favour of the Roosters. Muggervan wanted to work it back laterally. He's going to go out wide. I tell you what, it's going to be close to the boundary line. It's out of bounds on the full. So full plaudits to the Warrnambool Blues. Their defence is standing up, Ice.
Well, and they're making South have to slow down and be methodical about getting in there. What's letting South down is they're doing the hard work at times to do that, and then they're missing the shots on goal. So it's a sort of a double-prong win for Warrnambool in that respect.
Here's Wells, got the handball. Some errors from both sides. Dwyer gathers, and he looks just to put it on the boot. It's just going to stay in the nick of time. And well read by Atchison. So he'll go into the kick to Nicholson, who's had some early football, and he just makes it to Irving. So again, they're telling to settle things down.
Is that the play, though, boys, or should they be swinging and trying to get in a bit quicker? I don't know.
Well,
they've always possessed the footy from the back half. Then they look to go quick forward to centre, don't they? Not today. They've just been a little bit stagnant, Stewie. You're right.
They're not taking any risks at this stage, that's for sure.
Warrnambool will allow him to get numbers back. Intercept mark by Morgan Morris.
And see, that's what happens if you play possession footy. You've got to be so good with it. Every kick's got to be good.
He's going to go Radley. Oh, that's a good mark by Harry Lee. He's one of the great interceptors. And he goes short to Harvey Cleary. Smothered kick. Manane puts the pressure on. Ball's in the centre corridor. Coming through his mask. Manane clean with the hands. Over the top. Walters gathers. Lost it. Tackle inside the centre square. They're going to call hold of the ball against the Roosters.
Probably got one high there,
one
boys, to be
high.
honest.
Yeah,
that's
great.
what they all stopped for, wasn't it, Tilt?
Yep, definitely.
So Timms quickly plays on, goes deep forward. Radley's the target. Lee nearly took the mark. Did well to recover. Feeds a hand out to Becks. Becks the little chip kick over the top, and Nicholson takes an easy chest mark.
And nice bit of play.
Tell you what, he's having some touches for a bloke that's under an injury, Clay Nicholson, boys.
Oh, he was right. He was always playing. Don't worry about that. And geez, the Portland boys are having a party downstairs. It's fair dinkum like hot up time machine.
Could be a nice trip home, Stewie.
Gee, where's the
They won't
music?
get to Portland.
I could feel the floor vibrating. I thought I was in one of those cheap Las Vegas rooms. Unbelievable scenes. It is rocking and rolling down there. So, ball, this is where they're just happy to chip it around. But I don't know. I'd love to see them swing and go and get the ball in quick. And I reckon Beck's it like that too.
I think they're a little bit worried about Cowling's presence when they're kicking it across their half-forward line. But the longer you hold the ball up, the more you're playing to Sam's hands.
Absolutely.
So, Mast coming through. Roosters getting plenty of numbers around the contest. Good handball out to that time. I just couldn't quite pick it up who
Mullen,
it was.
I think, mate.
Mullen.
Here's a go.
Bouncing football. Little flick comes forward there for the Roosters. Becks, can he gather? Yes. Good tackle. Back to Thompson. That's Sam. He's got a player he can use back further. A field goes in. Board. Looking for Irving. Good kick. Centimetre perfect in the end. And Maxi doesn't let him down. He'll go back and have a shot 25 metres outside angle.
Not only was the kick good, he actually thought his way through it. He hung on to the footy until he saw an opportunity arise. Then he had to be really good with the footy, but he was. And Max trying to break this little duck because South Warrnambool started a bit like this last week. They had a few shots at goal and missed plenty, so he'll be wanting to set things straight here, Maxie.
I don't want to say it, but generally a nice shot on goal.
Don't say anything, Stewie.
I was going to take a quaddie with Matty today, but he's not in mine.
So in he comes Irving. He's about 25 out. He just pokes at it.
Matt.
Don't say anything, Stewie.
Fair dinkum. But these are all kickable boys. Like, honestly,
They are if you don't say anything.
It's tricky conditions, I know that, but I'll tell you what.
Just call the goal, mate. Don't worry.
It's going to come back. It's going to come back.
I can't even say it.
It's going to. So Blues defend on that far outer side. On Liam Bidmate, he just kind of ran through traffic. I think they all thought it was going out. There's one bounce.
Got his brother over the back there.
He has got his brother over the back. Does it get to him? No. The big fist from the big man.
Doing pretty well, Lee, too.
Yeah, he is.
Harry Lee. They've got to make him accountable, I say, to beat South Warrnambool.
Well, he's actually playing on Cody, I think, Stewie.
Yeah, and you've got to make him contest.
Yeah, you do. And I think for Cody's point of view, he might be better off playing him right deep on the goal line out of the goal square.
Yeah, he gets nervous then.
So boundary throw in, Radley, front position, look to get the tap down, numbers, plenty around the ball. They're jumping on it. Mitch Bidd made one of those, not going anywhere. So 26 minutes gone. You wouldn't think the quarter's going to go that long. We've had 2 goals kicked. It's 1-4-10 to 1-1-7 in favour of the Roosters. Ball thrown up, Radley the high jump, but didn't get really much of a hand on it. Ball flicks out. It's O'Sullivan with the clearing kick. It's been a great kick. And look at that to space. Paddy Anderson gathers, nowhere to go, but just kicks along towards goal, chasing hard as Sam Carter, and it hits the point post and we'll have a boundary throw in. So that's a win for the Roosters, a chance to get numbers back.
It was better than a point, wasn't it?
And have a stoppage from the boundary.
And it'd be an important goal if they could get one late here too, because there's been nothing in it. In fact, Warrnambool probably taking the points at this stage with the way they've set up and control the tempo.
And it's probably 1 to 2. He's taped up, yeah. I'll keep an eye on that in the second quarter, mate. But I don't think he spent much time on the ball today, has he, at all?
No, that's why I was just wondering whether he maybe might have carried that knee in. He might be just feeling it because he's going to be an important player and a player, I reckon, Eyes and Hilly, that they're going to need throughout this contest.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, on a day like today, boys, you're going to need numbers going through the middle of the ground.
So at quarter time, it is South Warrnambool 1-6-12. Warrnambool 1-1-7, and it's fair to say, to be honest, probably 3 of those goals were certainly kickable for South Warrnambool.
Oh, without question. Yeah, they should have more on the board. There's no question about that. Just be interesting. An important quarter now for Warrnambool. Again, this quarter, isn't it? Like to see if they can hit the scoreboard.
So we're going to take a break on Handball League Live. First semi-final action from Lura Oval, bathed in sunshine. Cracking day for footy. The Roosters lead by 5 points. We'll be back with second quarter action on your home of football, netball 94.5, 3YB FM.
3YB FM's Hampton League Live.
For our broadcast partners, Warrnambool Nissan, Badeness Rural, McDonald's Warrnambool Eastern Central, Sungold Fresh Local Milk and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
It's a place for the coaches.
Pickles are coming off and the bacon's going on.
The defenders.
Oi. Ooh.
And those who love a good smother. What? And at full time, you always go home with the chocolates.
Badeness Rural is locally owned and committed to serving the needs of the local community with a huge range of over 6,500 products and services backed by almost 150 years of industry experience and knowledge. The range includes pet and stock feeds, dairy, beef and sheep farming supplies, hobby farm supplies, rural equipment and tools, plus agronomy services including seed and chemical supplies. Drop in and see the team today at Badeness Rural, corner Raglan Parade and Karamat Road, Warrnambool.
The wait is over. All new Nissans have arrived in Warrnambool and it's been worth the wait too. Sharp modern design with the latest in all new tech and safety. Prepare to be moved by the all new Qashqai, Pathfinder and X-Trail. Come and see the team at Warrnambool Nissan today.
The world's #1 training method is at Warrnambool 24/7 Gym and Fitness. High altitude and oxygen training. Just add these to your training and feel the results. Find out more at Warrnambool 24/7 Gym and Fitness, Homemaker Centre, Warrnambool.
Dr. Xavier McKinnon here from the locally owned and operated Hampden Vet Clinic. We're now in Warrnambool and we're ready to look after your farm animals and available 24/7 if you need us. Pregnancy testing, lame cows, calf disbudding, we do it all.
Hampden Vet. Give them a call. They're good at what they do.
Time to get up, time to walk to the bus stop, open up the shop, time for you, time for me, love and everything you see. The sun is up, time to take on the world this time. Time to wake up.
You on the right path to buying your home. Contact the Warrnambool office or southwestconveyancing.com.au.
Warrnambool's Harvey Norman is the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. See your local team of experts from all departments for the massive range of products from the world's biggest brands. Explore TVs, audio, white goods and small appliances. Laptops, PCs, mobile phones and smartwatches. Indoor, outdoor furniture and recliners. Bedding and bedroom furniture all in the one store. Get the best advice from the local experts at the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. Your locally owned Harvey Norman, Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
It's a place for the coaches.
Pickles are coming off and the bacon's going on.
The defenders.
Oi. Ooh.
And those who love a good smother. What? And at full time, you always go home with the chocolates.
You gotta get down to Pontings, they're the expert crew, who are always here for you. It's where the locals go, and the tradies know. You gotta get down to Pontings, we've got ya.
The wait is over. All new Nissans have arrived in Warrnambool and it's been worth the wait too. Sharp modern design with the latest in all new tech and safety. Prepare to be moved by the all new Qashqai, Pathfinder and X-Trail. Come and see the team at Warrnambool Nissan today.
Hampden League Live.
For Warrnambool Nissan, Flying Horse Bar and Brewery, Warrnambool Sheet Metal, Luke Williams Real Estate and Pearson's Nursery.
94.5 3YB FM.
Yeah, welcome back to Hampden League Live. Quarter time down here. Roosters lead by 5 points. Winner goes to play Koroit at Melville Oval next Saturday in the prelim final. It's a fair bit at stake. But this bad kicking in that first quarter has left the door ajar, Greg Kelson, Trent Hill, for the Warrnambool Blues to bounce back in this second term.
Absolutely. If they get an early one, it'll be a bonus for the Warrnambool Blues. But as you said, some really achievable shots there. I don't know what the wind's doing there. Maybe we'll go down to Tildy very soon and to see whether it was swirling this morning. So whether that's still having a bit of an effect out there when they're having their set shots, I don't know. But I just sort of thought the way the Roosters set up, the way they move the ball forward, they still look very, very sharp. So they'll be looking to make sure that Warrnambool don't have that space that they didn't have in that first term when they went inside forward 50. But I guess scoreboard pressure is going to be paramount this second quarter.
I'd love to see him just swing it and move it just a little bit quicker, through the centre of the ground and that. They were very stagnated eyes, weren't they?
Yeah, absolutely they were. They've just got to, and that's okay until you get to the centre of the ground. But then you've got to try and. Like fellas like Bex and that, they rely on getting a little bit of space, aren't they? And particularly today when the ball's naturally going to sit up a bit anyway, you just got to get it in a bit quicker, Matty.
Yeah, I reckon too. We might go downstairs. Our man Scotty Tildy Carter, who was on the boundary, all thanks to B&B Furniture Plus Mobility and Movement Solutions. What was the messaging from Doc O'Keefe at quarter time, Til?
Very positive, mate. All very positive. As we've mentioned, the call boys, he's not overly concerned about South having uncontested marks when they're going backwards and sideways with the footy. Just be aware of when they start, being able to use that short kick into the corridor. That's when you've got to come forward and man up nice and closely. But no stress about letting him have that lateral kick sideways. And the other thing he mentioned, and he's absolutely 100% correct, was be fearless with your ball use. Take the footy on through the middle of the ground. Take some risks. Be aggressive with our ball use.
I reckon the Blues midfield, if they can get a bit more out of Walters and Turl and Manane in this, and Liam Bidmaid, Mitchie Bidmaid Wells. I thought O'Sullivan was good, Mugovan was good. And also young Maxi Irving. I reckon they probably got the honours in that first quarter.
Oh, I do. So I thought Irving was just about best man on the ground, along with probably Nicholson boys, Harry Lee. I think he's on top of Cody at the moment. I think if Harry Lee's going to continue playing on Cody wants to start nice and deep, right back in the goal square, keep Harry Lee out of the play, try to isolate the South Warrnambool defenders as much as possible.
Probably a bit of a day for backman too, I just reckon, with a tricky breeze. It helps you, doesn't it? I could see Tilt Carter absolutely dominating in conditions like this, Hilly.
I don't know about that, Eyes.
He would just soak it up, the big man.
Oh, yeah,
the number 21.
I see Mitch Bidmaid going deep forward again.
I think you're right, Stuart. I don't think he's 100% at all.
So, second quarter, about to get underway. Roosters lead 1-6-12. Blues 1-1-7. Hilly, you got a netball score for us?
Yeah, she's full time over there. So the Warrnambool Blues where we're up, and I'm just going to check on the app to see where it's finished up. But very tight at three-quarter time. It was 3 goals the margin. So in our open division, first semi-final, it appears that Warrnambool were 47-44 to Cobden.
So big win there to the Blues. Free kick goes to Mugovan here. He pumps the Roosters into attack. Coming out there is not O'Sullivan. That is Radley, I should say, Finn. And gee whiz, he's having a sensational season. Plays on quickly out wide to Carter. Looks like Thomas has gone forward. That's Isaac. Handball over the top. Bidmaid. That's Liam. Goes back to Walters. O'Sullivan's done the job on Geordie Walters today, and he's wore him like a glove. Jack Dyke gathers now. Gets it back to Mugovan. He squares one up to Riley Thomas, good fist away by Manane, taken high, and he'll get the resultant free kick across half back.
Yeah, he certainly will. So good follow-up work there from Manane. He's
second and third efforts are good there, Hilly.
Yeah, terrific. He's one of their best ball users. He's had a super season. So he'll go short over the top. Kick has to be spot on. It is to Carter. So the Blues will have an early one here. Gets it to a running Jackson Bell, who gets some long distance in that kick. It's hugging the boundary line. Radley up against Atchison. Atchison follows up. Ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in between. Wing and half forward out of side for the Warrnambool Blues. They trail by 5 points to start this second term.
So I see Angus Lowe's pushed forward now for the Blues in this second quarter. He started the game down back. I reckon he was on Jack Dye. So they've changed and made the change there. It looks like who's gone to Dye? I'll pick that up, Tilt, if you can hear. Here he comes.
40,
is it? No, is
42, is it?
Mugovan coming through, so the ball goes forward. Roosters into attack once again. Blues got numbers. Steer. He gathers. Had Jackson Bell further afield. Goes to Radley. He was wrapped up, so they're under pressure. There goes Jack Dye again. He's proving dangerous. Bex is the target. First bit of contest football, and he pulls one in. Shadow Bex. That was a great contested mark in front of Cowling.
He'd be happy with that one. He's been soundly beaten to this point in the air, but he managed to pluck that one with real close attention.
He's worn him like a glove, Moo Cowling. So Bex, he'll kick from just inside 50, tight on the boundary line. He's going to go short, and he hasn't. He's kicked it straight to Moo. It probably shows how strong I think that breeze is, though, because normally Bexy's got a really good leg on him, and I reckon normally confidently he'd just go back and try and slot that. So the breeze is certainly strong. So there goes aim on Radley. He just kicks for grass, bouncing football. This is where you've got to put a bit of pressure on, and Harry Lee just handballs the ball over the boundary line, and we'll have a ball up.
Certainly will. So 1-6-12 to 1-1-7. So a low-scoring affair here in beautiful conditions here at the Lure Oval.
Picnic blankets and everything on that far side, early under the mountain.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
So boundary throw in Weymouth up against Riley Thomas. Had a good year, Riley Thomas. No one got a tap out. The Blues looking to pounce on the footy. Bidmaid's the one it does. Left foot kick inside 50. Gathered well by Hudson Owen. I like this young kid. Short kick from Mugovan on the 45 to a running teammate. Stevens gathers. Looking to go inside. Oh, he had to be quick. He's wrapped up.
He just didn't have the awareness there, did he, Stevens?
No, probably not the voice maybe around the ball and that as well.
Interesting to see, boys. I reckon he started on the wing this quarter, Archie Stevens.
Free kick.
This is 2 Muggermans given away, boys, off the ball today.
So
not a lot in that one.
No, there wasn't.
The first one resulted in a goal to the Blues.
Yeah, I know.
Fletcher Timms.
So Timms thought he was going to run away and try and get the footy, but he's actually got the free kick. So Timms just looking where to best go. He's just going to go long down the line to where a couple of his tall timber are in Radley, Morgan Morris, Harvey Cleary there for the Roosters. Little handball there to Archie Stevens. Has to work it around. Turl in front position in front of Henderson. Radiant best there was Thompson. Ball stays in. No, it doesn't. Just goes over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in. So between wing and half forward broadcast side. Good crowd in attendance here at the Lure Oval. And it's the Roosters leading by 5.
So, I reckon Reggie's got to lift a bit for the Blues. He's got a bit of height on young Owen. He needs to get himself and impose himself into this contest, I reckon. He's going to be an important player this afternoon for the Blues. Coming through there was Carter. He couldn't gather. Thompson goes off the ground. Now it's a foot race. Radley and Kelly. Oh, good pick up by Arts. That was really good play while the youngster kicks out. Finds Liam Bidmaid. That was beautiful. Bidmaid wants to swing and does. He's a left footer. Kicks in. Oh, reading it beautifully well. That time was Sammy Thompson for the South Warrnambool Roosters. He goes out Rhodes. That's Sammy. He's got Lee and Nicholson short. Sam Rhodes chooses to go the longer option. Riley Thomas is that. Oh, nearly plucks one in too. Handball comes out from Thompson. Just pumps it forward. Blues got numbers. Manane, also Arts. Good pressure in the end by Muggerman. Henderson gets it out to Kelly. Kelly goes short. Steer gets back. That was courageous. Coming through there is Walker, Owen, Nicholson. Handball misses the target. Radley dives on the football. And the Blues defence stands up pretty resolutely there, Greggy.
Steer did a great job because Shannon Becks had that ball all over his mark until Steer decided to go back with courage.
The handball comes out from the Roosters. Mars, who looks like he's spending a bit of time back, gets it to Carter. The spare number there for the Blues, but Bidmaid, he had it, lost it, socketed it, and he followed it up and it fell into the hands of Morgan Morris. Smothered kick, well done there by Mullen. Kicks with penetration to half forward, through the fingers of Henderson. They've got a little spoil there too, I reckon it might have been Turl, and the boundary throw-in will occur. 55 from home. Tildy, let's head to you.
Gee, boys, what have we played? 6 minutes of this quarter, 6 minutes into the second quarter. We've had 2 goals kicked on a beautiful day for football. So she's a high-pressured game by the boys. Played, I guess, a pretty strong, gusty cross breeze.
Turlin with a rush kick. Gathered by the Roosters. Bidmaid flies and gives it a defensive punch. Bouncing ball. Radley kicks to a bit of grass. Oh, well done there, Liam Mullen. Just backed himself, front position. Walker Owen kicks on the 45. He's going to make Thompson work. Has to get rid of it pretty quickly in the end. Henderson's further afield. Works it back to Thompson. Thompson, cool, calm and collective. Kicks to his brother in the corridor. And the Roosters can build from this.
Oh, beautiful kick by Nick Thompson out to Max Irving. Got some space. Nicholson's got some space. He'll play on. Left foot shot on goal. Has it got the accuracy? Yes, it has. And the Prince goes bang. And the Roosters draw first blood of this second quarter. And they go to 2-6. That is 18 on the National Tile scoreboard. They lead the Blues 1-17. And that was good overlap football, Greg Kelson.
Yeah, nice to see a good finish because it's primarily just been a game of rebound footy. Both sides bouncing off their half-backs and no one really able to get decent footy inside 50. But we saw Nicholson, the Prince, get hold of it and, of course, his finish is sublime.
Nice kick by Thompson to go corridor and they just had the runners on the outside, didn't they?
Sam Thompson's played very well. Sam Thompson has played very well.
Played very well. So, good finish by Nicholson. Into the breeze too. So ball back in the middle. Van Peek will go up against Thomas. Well done by Riley. Thomas grabs it out of the ruck, kicks forward, bouncing football now. Nick Thompson and Jackson Bell. Bell gets the handball further afield to no one in particular. There goes Liam Bidmaid. He's starting to impose himself onto the contest. Into Manane. Mitch Bidmaid's a target. Good contest. Good mark. No free kick. No, umpire says play on. Atchison was tackled. Kick goes down. Rhodes gets it to Stevens. Further afield. Kelly gets back, reads it well, and the Blues will set up from their back half.
Yeah, they will. Kick has to be good because Henderson flies and sets himself for the Roosters. Gets it to Nicholson. Short smothered kick in the end. Walker Owen gathers. Handballs over the top. Here's Shannon Beck. Sells the candy. Can run into goal. And doesn't disappoint Shannon Becks. 2 in a row for the Roosters.
Floodgates have opened, Dilly.
And they jump out to a 17-point lead, Eyes.
Yeah. Just a couple of... Well, probably the ball movement's been quicker, Matty, hasn't it? I mean, that's probably been the key. Just not giving Warrnambool time to set up as they were so much in the first quarter. So, a couple of good finishes there for South.
I reckon the Roosters, and I'll be interested to get your thoughts too, but they're winning the one-on-one contest when they need to, aren't they?
Ground level, they're on top, Stewie, I think. For the Warrnambool sort of mid-sized running players, I feel that probably the only one having a really good day at the moment is probably Liam Bidmode, boys, to be honest. They seem to be getting their hands on the footy at ground level first. You're right, Stewie.
So ball back in the middle. Van Beek and Thomas go at it again. Fish comes down. Here goes to Wire. Couldn't gather. Handball comes out there to Manane. Now the Blues into attack. First kind of quick kick forward. Good fist from Mullen. Bouncing football. Who's at the bottom of the pack? It's Radley's wrapped up in a strong tackle by Atchison. Looking for ball. And the umpire, Mickey Lauffer, doesn't let us down. And that's holding the pill.
Been a good inclusion today. Oh, you wrap him up and what happens?
Kick was smothered. Good enough to go get it again. Here's Finn Radley. Takes an uncontested mark. He's been rock solid. Him and Cowling have been brilliant for the Blues. So far out of sight, centre wing. Blues need the next one here, you would imagine, boys. Good mark by Morgan. That's Hugh. 60 metres out. Kicks in. And look at that. He just got to carry. He's got to push up. He's got to compete. It's as simple as that. He's just letting Harry Lee get in front of him, boys.
He can't mark it himself, Cody. He's got to at least bring the ball to ground, doesn't he?
So the Roosters through Thomas to Thompson. Their back half so reliable. Irving at half back. Thought about it. Went back behind his mark. So it's a 17-point lead. 3-6 to 1-1. 2 goals in this term to the South Warrnambool Roosters through Nicholson and Becks. So controlling the footy, no urgency, just looking for the best option. Thompson, 200-plus gamer for the Roosters. Nice little short kick and finds Max Irving. He wants Mullen in the corridor, he finds him. Out wide, they've got the running player in O'Sullivan. Takes the mark, half forward, Walker Owen against Cowling. Cowling got the defensive punch. First to it, looks to brush him off, but the boundary line beats him. And the Roosters will get an inside forward 50 boundary throw in. Just on top at the moment, the Roosters.
Bit of a don't argue there for Moo, just pushing backwards. I've seen a little bit of a feature on Dusty Martin on the Sunday Footy Show. Geez, some of his highlights and that. He was a good player. 3 Norm Smiths for Dusty. That one against that third quarter against the Cats in that grand final tilty.
And used to like the Bowls Club too, didn't he, Stewie?
He's a Port Bowler boy. Don't worry about that, big Dusty. So boundary throw in. Blues need the next goal. It's as simple as that. Otherwise, I reckon they're in trouble. Becks just grabs down the ruck. Doesn't go the required distance. Mark. Was a good mark. Thomas. Quick kick comes out. Did that go the required distance? The umpire said yes. They're looking for 50. Won't come. And that was Young Arts. He's been good.
Good young players, Stewie.
He's very steady, very solid.
And puts his head over the ball really well.
Short kick to Manane. Kick was good. Manane now. Kicks out for Morgan Morrison there. Once again, just uncontested football across the 450 for the Blues.
Yeah, they're just intercepting everything. And they're using the corridor well as well. Irving will go deep forward. He's going to take on 2. Front position. Didn't take it in the end. Well roved. Nicholson trying to break through. He's wrapped up by 2 Blues.
Tell you what, Hilly, I think the Blues are pretty fortunate Cowling's playing today.
I'll tell you what.
And Radley, I reckon.
They need him across half forward too, though.
They do. You're exactly right. They're getting nothing inside the 450 across half forward.
No, they need a presence. There's no one coming up to the footy.
So Carter read it off the pack pretty well, but the Roosters have just got numbers aplenty. Spearing pass and a nice one there from Archie Stevens, and he finds Walker Owen.
It's always been their concern, though, isn't it? Because Cody's kicked a lot of goals this year, and if he has a bad day, who else kicks the goals for him?
I think the inclusion of Atchison's been really important for South Warrnambool. He's doing the John and Radley at the moment.
Yeah, steadying head. Reads the ball well.
You know, with Angus Lowe's bobbed up before, Stewie, and you said it earlier in the call, mate. I think Reggie Mars needs a bit of a lift too.
So the Roosters looking for their 3rd in this term through Walker Owen. 25 metres out, comes in, goes across the face of the goal. Nicholson nearly took a mark. They want to concede the Blues, and they're successful in the end.
Him and Nicholson look similar, don't they, Di?
They do, yeah, and they just sort of got the same mannerisms when they go for that one-on-one mark. But a minor score, so we go to 3-7-25, South Warrnambool 1-1-7, the Warrnambool Blues.
I know what you mean, Hilly. They both use their body when it gets close, don't they?
So Jackson Bell runs his required distance. Good mark out there by Turlin. So they need a lift through the midfield, the Blues. Turlin plays on quickly.
It's playing into South's hands.
I'll tell you what,
popping it up.
This bloke's done a job on Walters today, boys. He's well and truly on top in that contest, and he's running with him. And he's getting the points so far. So Roosters go far out of side. They just like to play this little chip game now. So told to play on. Goes back inboard to Atchison. Got players square. One of them is Mullen. Over to Thompson. Thompson can go further afield to Lee. That's Harry Lee. He's got Owen. That's Hudson. So they've chipped that beautifully well. Their foot skills today in these conditions have been good, Tilt.
They're just controlling the tempo. They're playing the game on their terms, boys.
Here he is, Big Reggie. Good grab. Told to go back behind his mark now.
I'd give Reggie a run forward, Matty.
We spent a bit of time forward, Eyes.
Yeah, I
think they've chucked him in the middle to try and get his hands on it a bit.
But even if it's not a clean mark, Eyes, they just need a contest across
half forward.
So he sits it under. This is the kick. So Radley will fly. Going back, good mark. Is that low in the front? That was all. Morgan Morris claims it. So now this is the next kick. And had to be good and just misses the target. Oh, that's probably a free kick for
that's a free kick.
He got that one skinny off the boot, Morgan Morris.
Got it real skinny. And it's little Walker Owen who gets a resultant free kick. Plays on to Harvey. His kick was smothered. Goes and gets it again. No. Good play. Beck's at target. Geez, he's strong curling. Bex is not a strong man. There's Stephens. He gets it. Isaac Thomas squares it up. Unselfishly to Bex. Looking for 50. Blues saying it wasn't 15. Umpire says it was. And Bex will go back and have a shot. 35 out straight in front.
Cowling was stiff because he'd followed up his own football after spoiling, and Bex just sat back and it came back at him.
He can't do much more than what he kicks this hill. Is this 2 for Bex?
Yep, in this term.
Yeah, and we say Calling's well on top, and he is, but shows the class of Shannon Bex. He's still a valuable contributor.
It'll be 2 out of 4, won't it, if you can nail it?
Yeah, he's a quality player.
So Bex comes in. This is to extend the South Warrnambool Roosters lead. Kicks at goal. Umpire doesn't move, and the Roosters go marching on. 4-7-31. Blues 1-1-7. Dangerous territory now for Warrnambool, Izzy.
Yeah, moves filthy too. He shouldn't be. He did everything right, but he's just filthy on giving one up.
Tell you what, I just wonder where the Blues are going to get that next one.
Well, you just can't. They just got to get lively across half forward, I think. Now, having said that, their on-ballers have got to probably get their hands on it a bit more as well, but just falls down when they get across that half forward line.
I know it's only early, boys, but
it's
11 scoring
good,
shots to 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
11-2. Does Jackson Bell go in the midfield?
Well, maybe just chuck the magnet around a little bit. Walter's got his hand on the footy this time around.
Just got a feel about it, Hilly, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, you can't take it away from the Roosters' defence, though. Geez, they've been good.
Oh, they have been for a long time.
Yeah, correct.
You're beyond being able to save the game now. Well, without being too hard on it, but I think they've got to get some score.
Yeah. I mean, we're only 17 minutes in, but, that goal the Blues got earlier today come from a turnover through kick, didn't it?
Mm.
So here the Blues, they get the handball over into the forward 50. Just numbers favouring the Roosters. Look at that, the outlet handball, they're always there.
They've been so spot on with their kicking in that today, haven't they?
And they haven't rushed it, and they've used the corridor well when they've needed to, and then they've runners across the other side have just provided something.
But they're getting the hands on the footy first, boys, at ground level.
Yeah, their ground ball gets to being strong, Tilt.
Yeah, they have, mate.
So boundary throw in, 70 from home, from the Blues home. Van Beek front position, coming through was Rantel. And a long kick off the boot of Kelly. Front position, Cowling. He looks to return serve. 2-on-2. They need a bit of luck here, the Blues. Well done. And that was Morgan Morris, or that was Bidmate has a shot at goal.
Would have been goal of the year.
It was a good pick-up in the end. They kick them on to score, so their first score of this second term takes them to 1-2-8, but they trail by 23 because the Roosters have kicked 3 goals in this second quarter to go to 4-7-31.
Promising though, Mitchie Bidmate getting his hands on a couple of pills here, which is good. Short little kick this time from Thompson to little Irving. Maxi. Been magnificent, goes to Jack Dye. Spilt what he probably should have taken. Blues got numbers here if they can make him pay. Can they? Radley, that's aim on. Goes back inboard. Walters, will the ball sit up? Yes, it does. Geordie goes bang, pumps it long and strong. Weymouth's a target. Free kick's going to go to the Blues for a hold.
Yeah, good decision.
And I think it's going to go to Big Dan Weymouth.
Has to kick it.
He had the arms wrapped around him there on the way in.
Now... Tildy?
No, don't say anything.
Say you tell me, you've spent a lot of time with Dan.
I've never actually been with Dan. He arrived when I left the coaching job, but what do they say about big men having shots at goal generally?
Needs to kick it.
He's no James Manson.
We saw Vardy nail a beauty yesterday. He'll put it through.
Yeah, he needs this one.
Come on, OP. Make a contest of it. Kicks on its way.
Perfect kick. Perfect.
Well done.
Sneaks it in, and the Blues needed that big time. And that is their second of the afternoon. They go to 2-2-14. And they trail the Roosters 4-7-31. If they can get another one, Greggy Kelson.
Back in another one.
Back in the contest in some way, shape or form.
Well, I mean, the boys are only, 17 points down, boys. So we're only 20 minutes in the second quarter. So definitely not out of the game. But it's probably fair to say that one was against the tide a little bit, wasn't it, boys?
Yeah. The structure's still got to change a bit. Like, they've just got to get some movement forward.
I don't mind the move of Weymouth down there. Like, he drew a crowd then and drew a free kick, and at the very least, he'll give a contest and bring the footy to ground level.
Yeah.
Just need that deeper kick, though, when they do go inside forward 50, because they've been falling across half forward. Thompson, here comes Manane, crashing through, and he's wrapped up through.
Walter's got his hands on it. Bidmay's starting to get their hands on it a bit. That's what they need.
They need the A-graders. So ball to be thrown up inside the centre square. Kelly's done a good job in the ruck. He was looking for Irving, who nearly grabbed it. Bidmay's up the ground. That's Mitch. Kicks towards a one-on-one. Well read off the pack. Geez, they read the ball so well, the Roosters. They've done it so well, and a chain of handballs falls into the hands of Walker Owen on the centre wing.
That's a good playoff half back there.
Yeah. They're so sure of themselves, aren't they, that defensive 6 or that defensive 8?
Yeah.
Atchison again too, boys. He's sure with his hands.
Yeah, he's been a good inclusion.
So Walker Owen told to play on. Just looks to poke it over the top to a 3-on-3. And O'Sullivan, who's been busy. And I'll tell you what, if we're talking Matthews Petroleum, certainly comes into contention because he's found the footy himself. But he's done a great job on Geordie Walters.
Is he a product of the junior silly?
I think so. I think he's missed a fair bit of footy from my understanding. Had a lot of shoulder problems. But, back up and running this year and playing some good footy.
Certainly is.
So ball's far out of sight. We've ticked over 21 and a half minutes. Umpires pluck one out here. It's going to go to the Blues. And it's going to be Geordie Walters. So as I said, just on cue, starting to get his hands on the pill here. And this is what the Blues need through their midfield. So told to play on now. Kicks down long. Big fly from the boys forward. That was both Radleys and Mast. Strong tackle. A little bit there going on. Not happy with the attention to the boys. So temper's just getting a little bit frayed.
Hey, Hilly, do you think Cody's had a stat yet?
I don't know.
I don't think you've called his name, boys. I don't think.
Here goes Bedmaid. Kick goes forward. That's Mitch. Well done by Morgan Morris. Kicks forward. Weymouth. Good contest. Mullen there. Undersized, but does a great job. Hudson Owen gets it to Harry Lee. Steps through traffic. Wrapped up is Hugh Morgan. And the intensity, boys, has just lifted from both these teams, I reckon, here.
It has. So it's on that forward 50 for the Warrnambool Blues. 22 and a half gone. Radley gets it down. Morgan Morris has given him a little bit of bite around the contest. Too high the tackle on Atchison. He's been terrific, Flynn Atchison. We've said his name a few times in this quarter, but he's been very, very good. Where's the long sleeves? And he goes short to Isaac Thomas. So Thomas will go to Sam Thompson. So the old brigade, they just know where they are each and every time. Their awareness is good. He'll go back to Thomas once again. So just waxing with his old partner in crime. He'll go out, finds Sam Rhodes. Short kick. Oh, a drop short on Hudson Owen. He did well to pick it up when he sidestepped and was able to get a bit of distance from his opponent to run and get some territory. He looks towards his brother, but the space has just run out for Walker to run into, and we'll have a boundary throw in. So 4-7-31 to 2-2-14. 23 and a half gone.
Need a goal, the Blues, don't they, Eyes and Tildy?
I think they just steadied a bit in general play, though, boys. They just had an ugly feel about it before that goal from Weymouth.
So, boundary throw in once again. Good play by Becks to Muggervan. Handball over the top to Rhodes was good. Gets him into space. Irving wanted to go back on the left foot. Gets it back to Rhodes. Rhodes kicks into space. Cowling's back there with Thomas. Oh, he's played a good game, Moo Cowling. Handball comes out to Monet. Put him under pressure. Van Beek mops up for the Blues. Goes further afield. Good fist by Thomas over the top of Walters. There's Wells. He was dispossessed. Good play. Strong football, Isaac Thomas. Ball comes out now. Rhodes again. Little chip kick over the top to Rantel. And Rantel takes a mark 60 metres out tight in the boundary line. So Benny Rantel. Roosters lead by 17 points. 24 and a half minutes gone. Second quarter action. Kicks to the pocket. Cowling gets into the right spot once again. And a big fist. He'll be winning the Golden Fist Award today, Eyes.
Yeah, fantastic. But he's more than comfortable too if he can get it to ground. He's using his bit of run to get to take it away from Beck. So he's more than happy, as I said, just to not only be strong in the air, but if he gets it to ground, he's generally running the footy out.
Van Beek. He'll take on Thomas in the forward 50 for the Roosters. 25 gone. Almost rove beautifully there by Jeremy Muggervan. Henderson did really well. Kicks out of the pack on the last line of defence is Cowling. Lost his footing under pressure. Got the quick flick handball out to Fletcher Timms and did it really nicely. Kicks towards Morgan. Had to work for it. Couldn't gather. Well done there by Lowe. Works the ball inboard. Too much on the handball. Numbers favouring the Roosters. Loose footy. O'Sullivan take it high. And he's causing some headaches, Will O'Sullivan. He's first in. And he goes short, and he finds Paddy Anderson. Now he's in within range.
He's got the leggy.
For him, he is, yeah.
And he's on the right side, and I reckon he'll go the Buddy Franklin sort of wheel around.
He's a Buddy fan too.
He's a Hawthorn man, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right-hand post, I reckon he'll eat.
So Anderson, he's a big long kick. He comes in, and he absolutely nails it for the Roosters.
Geez, that's a good goal.
A Lucas Brothers snag of the day. And that's a big one from Paddy. And the Roosters go to 5-7-37, leading the Blues 2-2-14 national title scoreboard.
That's what Paddy can do if he gets it within vicinity of goals. He's so dangerous. He hasn't a heap of the footy today, but as I said, if he gets hold of the footy, that was a beautiful finish, Matt.
Great goal from outside 50.
And hurts Warrnambool too. They were just steadied a bit, hadn't they?
So the Roosters extend that lead once again. So ball back in the middle. 26 and a half gone. Second quarter. League contracting time clock. Van Beek up against Becks. Wins it down. Muggervan to Irving. Irving to O'Sullivan to Stevens. Coming off that wing. Goes back to Nicholson. So the A-graders combining. Steps through traffic. Nicholson. Walker Owen. Beautiful kick. It was a worm burner.
His hands are good. He's a good marking ability, hasn't he, Walker?
Well, he kicked the match winner in the grand final last year. And this to extend the league on the cusp of half time.
The other guy who's coming to the game, Shuey, is Jeremy Muggervan.
Agree.
He was good. Some quality handballs.
He was very good last week too.
So in he comes. Walker Owen kicks on its way. And he sprays that one to the left and it goes through for a minor score. So 5-8-38. That is South Warrnambool 2-2-14, the Blues national title scoreboard. The Roosters looking to cement a prelim final spot against the Caroyne Saints, Eyes.
Yeah, well, it's going to take a big second half from Warrnambool, to be honest, because the scoring has been very low. So, they're going to have to kick more goals in the second half than they've kicked so far in the game.
Gee, that was a good mark by Thomas. Intercepted beautifully. Rhodes on the 50.
Been good, Isaac Thomas.
Yeah, he's been a ripper. Goes for the pass on the siren. I reckon it's too late for Henderson. Did mark it in the end, but I'll tell you what, a good quarter from South Warrnambool. 4-2 to 1-1, and they lead by 24 points at half-time here at the Lure Oval in the first semi-final. Terrific first half from South Warrnambool.
Well, they absolutely dominated that quarter. They probably dominated a good portion of the first quarter, but didn't have the same finish. But once they found the way home, they dominated the quarter, Hilly.
Just look a bit more intent at the football for mine. And Tildy, you're down there, trackside.
Yes, mate.
Just I think that's the aggression on the football.
Yep.
Is certainly their intensity's a lot higher than Warrnambool's, I reckon.
Yeah, we mentioned in the call, mate, we're singing South Warrnambool's praises with their foot skills, particularly building the footy off half back, but it's all coming about the contest, boys. They're winning the contested ball at ground level and well and truly on top. What do we got? 13 scoring shots to 4. That tells a story, doesn't it, boys?
Absolutely it does. So at half-time, the Roosters go in with a 5-8-38 to 2-2-14 lead, and they are going to be hard to stop from here, that is for sure. Yesterday, boys, Matty Wines played game number 350. We caught up with him in the pre-game. Great chat on the other side, the half-time wrap up. All thanks to Crawley's Milk Bar and Terang, and we'll replay Matty Snooze Wines before game number 350.
3YBFM's Hampton League Live.
For our broadcast partners, Warrnambool Nissan, Badeness Rural, McDonald's Warrnambool Eastern Central, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
It's a place for the coaches.
Pickles are coming off and the bacon's going on.
The defenders.
Oi. Ooh.
And those who love a good smother. And at full time, you always go home with the chocolates.
Warrnambool's Harvey Norman is the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. See your local team of experts from all departments for the massive range of products from the world's biggest brands. Explore TVs, audio, white goods and small appliances. Laptops, PCs, mobile phones and smartwatches. Indoor, outdoor furniture and recliners. Bedding and bedroom furniture all in the one store. Get the best advice from the local experts at the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. Your locally owned Harvey Norman, Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
The wait is over. All new Nissans have arrived in Warrnambool and it's been worth the wait too. Sharp modern design with the latest in all new tech and safety. Prepare to be moved by the all new Qashqai, Pathfinder and X-Trail. Come and see the team at Warrnambool Nissan today.
Pure Stream AV is your local audiovisual expert across Warrnambool and southwest Victoria. Delivering professional live streaming, event production and AV support you can rely on. From weddings and school performances to sports and community events, we handle the tech so you don't have to. Just need the gear, we also offer flexible AV hire with reliable equipment ready when you are. Pure Stream AV, local, professional and ready to help your event shine. Call us today.
Badeness Rural is locally owned and committed to serving the needs of the local community with a huge range of over 6,500 products and services backed by almost 150 years of industry experience and knowledge. The range includes pet and stock feeds, dairy, beef and sheep farming supplies, hobby farm supplies, rural equipment and tools, plus agronomy services including seed and chemical supplies. Drop in and see the team today at Badeness Rural, corner Raglan Parade and Caramit Road, Warrnambool.
Have you been injured at work, in a public place or in a motor vehicle accident? Let us help you secure the compensation you deserve. Madden's Lawyers, with you every step of the way.
It's a place for the coaches.
Pickles are coming off and the bacon's going on.
The defenders.
Oi. Ooh.
And those who love a good smother. And at full time, you always go home with the chocolates.
The wait is over. All new Nissans have arrived in Warrnambool and it's been worth the wait too. Sharp modern design with the latest in all new tech and safety. Prepare to be moved by the all new Qashqai, Pathfinder and X-Trail. Come and see the team at Warrnambool Nissan today.
The Flying Horse is more than just a pub. It's the perfect spot to kick back with friends or family, indulge in a delicious meal from the new menu and wood-fired kitchen. Celebrate in one of their multiple function rooms. Catch up with mates in the sports bar or TAB. Grab a slab from the Thirsty Camel bottle shop. There's even a courtesy bus. Plus, don't miss Locals Night every Thursday night with food and drink specials, live music and more. For the perfect venue, it's got to be the Flying Horse, of course.
Hampton League Live.
For Badeness Rural, Southwest Conveyancing, Rafferty's Tavern, Warrnambool 24/7 Gym and Greg Allen Farm Machinery.
94.5 3YB FM.
Welcome back to Hampton League Live. Half-time in the semi-final at Camperdown's Lura Oval as the South Warrnambool Roosters play the Warrnambool Blues. The winner of this match will go on and play Koroits in the preliminary final next week. The North Warrnambool Eagles, they are through to the 2025 Hampton League Grand Final. And yesterday, the boys caught up with Matthew Wines ahead of his 350th senior game.
Snooze, good afternoon, mate. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Matty. Good to be here.
Mate, when I kind of was talking to a few of the boys during the week and they said, good luck getting Snooze on, I said, he'll be right. I said, I'll just shoot him a little message because you're not one for the limelight, mate. You just play things pretty low-key. But, geez, I tell you what, you must be wrapped with where your season has been this year because you are in fantastic form as a 38-year-old.
Yeah, I suppose I'm feeling pretty good at the minute. The body's still feeling good, so while that's happening, I suppose it makes it a bit easier to play half-decent footy. So probably did a bit bigger pre-season this year than I've done in the last few years too. So that might have helped a bit too. So yeah.
Hey Snooze, Wigsy here, mate. Look, firstly, it was great being out there Thursday night, but mate, you're just so well respected, not just obviously amongst North Warrnambool, but right across the league for the way you play, the way you conduct yourself on and off the field, mate. So I enjoy today, and I'm sure you lots of accolades, and I know you probably don't like them. Hey mate, I'm just wondering, when you were growing up with obviously, I know Adam and Luke are a bit younger. There must have been some, I'm just trying to think of your mum and dad and the backyard sort of cricket, footy.
Stoushes.
Was it super? Is that where, like, obviously, you probably learnt to play and learnt to be so competitive? Just give a bit of an insight, mate, into growing up with your brothers, because I know you guys are super tight as well.
Yeah, definitely. Back in the day, Adam and Luke are obviously 6 and 8 years younger than me, so it was always very competitive. It was them two onto me, basically, and I think all the neighbours would know our names because Mum was always screaming out of us because we were always fighting out in the backyard. So, yeah.
Who was the most talented before we go to Post, mate? Who do you reckon had the most ability when you were a kid? Who the easy one's yourself, but who do you reckon?
Luke was always good, had really good hand-eye, like maybe more cricket and that sort of things. He was always well above where he should have been as a kid, I think. And yeah, I don't know, I think probably Luke was the three of us, but he was a tubby little fat kid back then too, so he had the skills and that, and he just, grew up a bit and yeah.
Hey, Matty.
Nice little drive-by on Lukey.
Congratulations, mate. I mean, the first half of these 350, it's got to be said, probably didn't come with a lot of success, or minimal, to be honest. And but, the last 7-8 years must have been really enjoyable being part of North and the progress that they've made. Your motivation to keep playing, mate, is it the fact that you've been so close to some of these premierships and haven't quite got there? Is that part of the motivation to continue on?
I think it's probably most of the motivation, to be honest. Like, if we had won maybe 5 years ago, definitely wouldn't be playing now. But I think we've still got a good side, and I'm still going okay. I think that I'll keep playing. I think till we sort of get one. That's what I'm playing for, really. I think that's probably what most of the blokes are playing for. So yeah.
Hey, mate. Talk about your mum and your dad, Sue and Kenny. Great people, and they're passionate. They've loved following, your journey. Your kids, all your kids, they're so supportive. Tell us about Mum and Dad and how much of an influence they've had on your life.
Yeah, well, I suppose they brought us up around the footy club. We were always up there. Dad played till he was pretty old as well. So,
how many games did
as
Dad
kids,
get, mate?
He was 270-something Hampton League games, and he played a couple of years for Northern Districts in the District League. I think he's probably a bit like me, chasing a flag at the end there, and yeah, he got one for the district. So, but yeah, just growing up, we were always around the footy club, and Mum and Dad obviously love sport and love being around people, so a lot of good people out at North, and that's sort of why we keep coming back.
Matty, it's a standard question for milestones, especially when you've played 350, but some of the better players, mate, that you've played with and against.
Yeah, Jesus, a lot. With probably, I got Liam Ryan, Sam McLaughlin, Sammy James, Jeb Birmingham, even Jack O'Grundy. There's soon to name them all off the top of my head. And then against, there's a fella from Camperdown, when I was real young, I played against him. He had about 60 touches, I reckon. He's Ben Harris or someone.
Ben Harris, yep.
Yeah.
Good player.
He had a lot of touches on me one day, but yeah, there's been plenty over the years, that's for sure, yeah.
Hey, mate, you might not like answering this question, but for a 38-year-old, mate, and I know when I was out there coaching, you'd take you take the shirt off and you just look ripped. Now, mate, there's a lot of 30 to 40...
Wiggsy's been going on about this for a few weeks too, Snooze.
Now, mate, there's for all 30 to 40-year-old men, or even 30 to 50-year-old men out there, what type of training do you like doing, mate? Have you got the, so again, like, this is a bit of advice to people in general, so, you got any tips?
Oh, not really. Just a bit of running, a bit of gym, that's about it, yeah.
All right.
So,
how many times a week,
yeah,
mate?
I was going to say, so you obviously you do a bit of running and you're doing a bit of gym. So, what as a 38-year-old, what's a normal week consist of for you, Snooze?
Generally try and get out for a run Monday or Tuesday, and then maybe 1 or 2 gym sessions sort of early in the week. Try and get those done early in the week, and then sort of taper off the end of the week, and not so much towards the end of the week. Try and recover a bit more there and come in a bit fresher. So yeah, probably two gym sessions and a run, probably, plus a couple of training. So yeah.
So, mate, sorry to keep banging on about this.
Wiggsy's right. He's taking notes here,
I'm taking
notes.
What do you say? You're sort of doing? Are you doing your beach weights? Are you doing your sort of deadlifts and things like that? Give us a couple of exercises.
More the deadlift side of thing. A bit of stuff that uses more than just one muscle sort of thing. So that sort of stuff.
All
right.
Too late for you, Wiggs.
Yeah, I've seen him early in the mornings. He's on the push bike now. He's riding around. He's got the full row on.
I do go to Snap, and I'll talk to Snooze more about this off air. But
just wants to tighten up a bit, Wiggsy.
Absolutely.
He's coming up against the Saints today, mate. They are in good nick at the moment. Their confidence is through the roof. They got you a couple of weeks ago. They're going to be up and about today, aren't they, mate?
Yeah, they're certainly probably the forward side of the competition at the minute, so we know it's not going to be easy, but I suppose if we play our best footy, we know we can at least match it and should be a fair sniff, so we just got to put our best foot forward and play the way we want to play, and hopefully the result will take care of itself at the end of the day.
Hey, mate, just forward line, obviously spending more time forward of the ball now, so haven't probably necessarily got your Sam Dobbs and all that big necessarily key forward. But mate, what do you see the strengths of your forward line?
For us, just our mobility, I suppose. We can all run, I think, and we don't sort of have that big stay-at-home forward too much. But I think we can all sort of move and catch teams off guard that way a little bit. So yeah.
And mate, Lockie Wines has been really good, hasn't he? He's had a real breakout season this year. I reckon he's become an important player.
Yeah, definitely. He gives us that option out if we need that kick down the line or whatever. He's such a good, strong, contested mark, and he's got a pretty good step on him too. So he's a bit quicker than you realise. So
he is.
He's going to be a very good player, and if he's not already, So
Good on you, mate. Well, I'll tell you what, your mum and dad would be tickled pink. You should be absolutely pumped with your career thus far. There's still a bit more to go with it, that is for sure. And to be running out, in game number 350 with your younger brother who's playing game number 200, something pretty special, mate, the second semi-final. So good on you, mate. We wish you all the best of luck.
Yeah, cheers, fellas. Thank you.
3YBFM's Hampton League Live.
For our broadcast partners, Warrnambool Nissan, Badeness Rural, McDonald's Warrnambool Eastern Central, Sungold Fresh Local Milk and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
Pure Stream AV is your local audiovisual expert across Warrnambool and southwest Victoria. Delivering professional live streaming, event production and AV support you can rely on. From weddings and school performances to sports and community events, we handle the tech so you don't have to. Just need the gear? We also offer flexible AV hire with reliable equipment ready when you are. Pure Stream AV, local, professional and ready to help your event shine. Call us today.
Time to get up, time to walk to the bus stop, open up the shop, time for you, time for me, love and everything you see. The sun is up, time to take on the world this time. Time to wake up, time to climb to the top. Welcome to the world where the sun is always gold and it's waiting just for you. Time to get into life where the sun is always gold. Sungold.
Warrnambool's Harvey Norman is the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. See your local team of experts from all departments for the massive range of products from the world's biggest brands. Explore TVs, audio, white goods and small appliances. Laptops, PCs, mobile phones and smartwatches. Indoor, outdoor furniture and recliners. Bedding and bedroom furniture all in the one store. Get the best advice from the local experts at the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. Your locally owned Harvey Norman, Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
This autumn at Pearson's Nursery in Allensford, you'll find a stunning selection of vibrant, locally grown annuals and perennials. It's easy to see why Pearson's Nursery is one of the Southwest's best kept secrets. Visit Pearson's Nursery, Growers Road, Allensford, and discover the difference.
If I want to buy that house, I'll need a conveyancer. I should get online and...
In 200 metres, take the third exit onto Liebig Street.
I didn't turn on my GPS. Okay, I'm turning right.
In 100 metres, your destination will be on the left.
On the left.
You have arrived at your destination.
Southwest Conveyancing, but... Oh, well, that makes sense.
Take the hints to get you on the right path to buying your home. Contact the Warrnambool office or southwestconveyancing.com.au.
Badeness Rural is locally owned and committed to serving the needs of the local community with a huge range of over 6,500 products and services backed by almost 150 years of industry experience and knowledge. The range includes pet and stock feeds, dairy, beef and sheep farming supplies, hobby farm supplies, rural equipment and tools, plus agronomy services including seed and chemical supplies. Drop in and see the team today at Badeness Rural, corner Raglan Parade and Caramit Road, Warrnambool.
Delicious meals, kids' playroom, function room, big screen TV, sports, live music, courtesy bus. Rafferty's Tavern has something for the whole family. Become a Hump member for special discounts at the Thirsty Camel drive-through bottle shop. Whatever the occasion, make it memorable at Rafferty's Tavern.
The wait is over. All new Nissans have arrived in Warrnambool and it's been worth the wait too. Sharp modern design with the latest in all new tech and safety. Prepare to be moved by the all new Qashqai, Pathfinder and X-Trail. Come and see the team at Warrnambool Nissan today.
It's a place for the coaches.
Pickles are coming off and the bacon's going on.
The defenders.
Oi. Ooh.
And those who love a good smother. What? And at full time, you always go home with the chocolates.
Need something welded or fabricated? See Warrnambool Sheet Metal. Commercial kitchens, benches, exhaust and new canopies, handrails, gates, mailboxes and toolboxes. There's not much Warrnambool Sheet Metal can't do. Braithwaite Street.
Hampton League Live.
For McDonald's Warrnambool Eastern Central, MGA Insurance, the Hampden Vet Clinic and Lucas Brothers Butchers.
94.5 3YB FM.
Walker holds the ball off. Third quarter action underway. Blues need goals and they need them fast because the Roosters look like they're marching onto a prelim hilly.
Oh, they're looking good, the Roosters, and they get towards Irving. Got the handball out, wrapped up, holding the ball. And the Blues through Turlin will get the free kick on left half back. So they trailed at the main break by 24 points. Turlin kicks long. Eamon Radley the target. Push out, free kick to the Blues. So they've got some space. Cody's one-on-one. That's the direction they go. Lee's warning like a glove.
Oh, here we go.
Out the back they go. Bidmate first to it. Breaks away. Slips. Tumble rolls. Tripped. Free kick to Bidmate.
Oh.
And he'll have a shot at goal on a tightish angle.
That's good, because I'm going to say he's stiff. He made all the play, didn't he?
He's quick, isn't he, Liam?
Oh, yeah. His first 5 metres. Unbelievable.
This is the start they need.
Watch Cody, because I reckon he'll handball it here. And Cody for a right foot snap. Here we go. He got there. Cody for a goal. Yep, he's done it.
Wow, Cody needs it too. Like, that's the thing. And he brought him into the game as well, you know?
They need that, and they need another couple for mine. Scotty Carter downstairs, all thanks to B&B Furniture. Good start for the Blues.
Good start, boys. And at the end of the day, boys, we're a minute into the third quarter. It's only 3 goals of difference. So still very much game on here, boys. And I reckon that's Cody's first possession for the day, boys.
Yeah, it could well be. And as soft as the possession might have been, without being disparaging on him, it was the one he needed to have.
Yep, yeah, 100% right, Oz. And to his credit, he made no mistake from a pretty tough angle.
Nah, got a good finish. He's a good finisher.
Paddy Anderson's quick, but Liam Bidmate, he put the afterburners on there. He's been good. He's had a great season.
2 in a row would go a long way to their psyche, wouldn't it?
Absolutely it would. So ball back in the middle. Weymouth up against Riley Thomas. Thomas wins this one down. The midfield been really rock solid for the Roosters, too high. So all of a sudden, a couple of free kicks going the Blues' way here. Manane on the end of it. He kicks forward. Marston Mullen. The big M's. Oh, great play, Liam Mullen. Jeez, he's rock solid in defence. Doesn't get a lot of possessions, but he's just solid. Oh, well done by young Morgan to Manane. Oh, Turlin taken high, holding the ball. Nick Thompson, good tackle, experienced tackle there from the veteran.
Yeah. What I loved about Morgan, most young kids would have just tapped that forward or been looking to move it on, but he actually grabbed the footy, which was really, really good.
So the kick to Nicholson effective. So Nicholson just looking for the next best option. He's had a good game. Good first half from Dan Nicholson. He wants to work it back. He finds Mullen. What a pick up his beans from Bacchus Marsh. Goes the kick to Atchison.
Please don't let him hear you saying
No,
that.
no, he's Bacchus Marsh, brother.
Sorry. Jeez, I got to say, you don't mix the two up.
Hudson Owen got the separation and he gets the ball. Short kick.
It's like the Mexican wall.
Oh, I thought he was
between
Darley.
Darley and Bacchus Marsh.
Jed Henderson goes over the top. This is what they've done well this afternoon, the Roosters. Just that separation, finding space. And their kicking's been elite. So Hudson Owen, a really good young kid, goes long inside, forward 50. They fly the back and Dye takes a nice mark.
God, that was a good long kick and a great grab.
Well, he reached over the whole pack, didn't he?
He's like the third man in line, Jack Dye, and he read it so well. He's not huge in height, but geez, he's got a strong reach, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's a good
Long
player.
arms.
Played well again today, boys. He was good last week.
He's coming into form at the right end of the season, Stewie.
Agree. So Jack Dye, 25 metres out, slightish angle. This is where he had his first kick of the afternoon. And he's got a very routine kicking walk up and execution. And he's looking to kick his first of the day. So he comes in. He comes with a long run up. So Dye to extend the lead back out to 4 goals. Comes in. Sun is out. Kick's good off the boots. Yep.
Oh, yes, he's celebrating.
Yeah, I think he's done it.
I think the goal umpire had a bit of a trip.
Yeah, lost the footing, but he's done it.
He threw me there.
Yeah, the moulded souls on the goal umpire.
The old Puma Grass Cats, I reckon, a.k.a. Lyndon Dockers Attrell. Wore the Grass Cats out at Penmule one day, and it was a mud bath.
He still would have got it.
He was like a cat, the Dockers. So the Roosters bounce back. Quick response, 6:8:44. Blues 3:2:20. National Tails scoreboard. Beautiful day up here at Lura Oval. Great crowd too. Ball back in the middle. Weymouth up against Thomas. There's O'Sullivan. He's been rock solid today. Gets the handball out. Coming through his Tim. Smacks it on the boot. Angus Lowe gathers. He's under pressure straight away. That was a great tackle from Sammy Thompson. And Lowe returns favour. Boys not happy.
Hang on, you can't do that.
That's just getting to know each other. A little bit of strength flexing there. Umpire Mickey Lowther says, come on, boys, let's pull it up. Radley up against Thomas. Thomas wins this one down. Cleary's been good. Geez, that's a good handball. That's a Walker Owen. Little chip kick. Muggervan just misses him. Cowling. Oh, he reads the ball so well. Opie just flicks it on. Finn Radley. His kick was smothered. Paddy Anderson's got a player in Dye. Dye's got some space. Runs towards the boundary. Left foot. Kicks it forward. Beck's had the sit. Bouncing football. Moo gets back there. Will it sit up? Stevens. Archie. Handball. Over the top to Muggervan. Dropped his dash. Spank. Goal. No. Oh, could be a free kick. No, for a push off the ball.
Yep.
It is. The umpire from 50 metres away has plucked that one out. And he will get it. I think there was something in it. There was a little bit of undue play from Jackson Bell. Tildy, you're close to the action. Was there much in it?
Oh, I don't think so, Stewie, but I mean, this will be the third one for the day that's been sort of, through kick off the ball. So I think it's 2 Warrnambool's way, 1 to the Roosters, so probably due to get one.
So Muggervan, who had a great second quarter.
He had a really good second quarter, didn't he?
This is to extend the lead to 31 points for the Red Army. Comes in, makes no mistake. And the Blues are in trouble now, Greg Kelson.
They're in big trouble, mate. It's a long way back now. I've liked to, just at the last couple of centre bounces, though, they've actually managed to get their hands on it a little bit, but South are just rebounding, as they did again then, and just too good with the footy. That handball off half back to set things up initially was just clever.
And they've done it all day. Their grand ball, their flick outs, they've got players on the outside ready to go, and their execution's been good.
Their skills been terrific.
Yep, agree.
So I think they've looked after Archie Stevens today, boys, haven't they? He hasn't spent a lot of time in the centre bounces.
No. So Walter's gathered, got a little toe on it, kicking long inside 50's Kelly. Good defensive punch by Cowling. Stevens on cue, gathers. Right foot snap from Archie. Goes across the face of the goal line. And it trickles out of bounds and we'll have a boundary throw in. 7-9-51 to 3-2-20. 7.5 minutes gone in this third term here at the Lure Oval. Open netball score. The Warrnambool Blues get up by 3. 47 to Cobden 44. So they'll progress through to the prelim final against the Roosters next week at Melville Oval.
Who wins that one, Hilly?
Gee whiz, it's going to be a tough one. They'll be close. Both sides finish first and second respectively, so anyone's game.
Roosters looking for 3 on the bounce?
They're looking for 4.
4 on the bounce.
Minor score there for the South Warrnambool Roosters, so they jump out to 32 points. Steer, he'll have the kick in. He's got some players inside the centre square, one being masked. Kick has to be good. Setting himself uncontested was Isaac Thomas. Quickly plays on, spots up Walker Owen and takes an easy mark. And that was really good work by Isaac Thomas. He's very quick by foot and he's efficient. So he'll have a shot from 35 metres out. Gets it to Paddy Anderson. Has to work it around. Paddy! Yep, he's done it. He's kicked another Lucas Brothers snag of the day contender. And they're running away with it here, the Roosters. That was a great goal from Paddy Anderson. And they jump out to a 38-point lead, 8-10-58 to 3-2-20. Not much they can do wrong, the Roosters, Tildy.
Good finisher, Paddy Anderson, isn't he? Very good finisher. Unselfish play, giving a little handball off there. But to be fair, I thought the 3 Warrnambool players lined up in the inside the half-forward flank there in the centre square line. They should have pushed wide to give a bit of an option for him to kick to Austin Steer there. He had not much going on there at all.
Yeah, you're right there, Tilt. They were there, and the kick just missed the target by about 3 or 4 metres.
I think it's time to try to insert Bell in the play a bit in the midfield, boys.
Even Steer, I reckon.
Yeah, got to try something from here, Stewie.
Yeah, just need to try and get a bit of run and carry. And free kick's going to go to South. We're going to get another centre clearance here, and it will go to Benny Rantel. So Rantel got to play a short in Harvey. So Harvey, he's got Thompson out wide, goes shorter to Kelly. Kelly can now go to Thompson and does. Sam Thompson runs his required distance, looking for Irving. Kick was beautiful. Oh, just goes through the hands that time of Irving. Just steps through. Trip. No, umpire says holding the ball.
One too many zigs, the man.
Right. It was good zigging and zagging. And a good tackle by Hugo Arts. Rock solid in defence again for the Blue Baggers. Only a young kid. So Arts, he goes short. Good kick to Radley. Finn. So now he wants to go back to Arts. They're trying to get the overlap football happening. South just quick to man up, though. Arts looking for Cowling. Ball goes over the back, read by Harvey. Beautiful kick, Anderson. And he's definitely got the leg, and this is for goal number 3 for Paddy. He's kicked a couple of rippers.
He doesn't need many possessions to get you, does he, Paddy?
18 scoring shots to 5, boys.
Tell us the story, Stewie.
It's been a toweling, to be honest.
Has been, mate.
I think we were more hopeful that the Blues getting back into this contest, but I reckon the Roosters, they're just in control. Anderson comes in, kicks from just outside 50. Hasn't got the distance. Bex flies in the goal square. Nicholson lurking. And the ball goes out of bounds and we'll have a ball up. So 38 points is the lead. South Warrnambool looking to book a spot against the Saints. It will be a tantalising prelim final matchup, Hilly.
It will up at Melville Oval. If it stays the way it is. So ball will be thrown in. The Blues just haven't got an answer. Dump kick outside, defensive 50. Lee versus Cody. It's a running race. Lee first to it. Works the short kick towards Hudson Owen, and he does it effectively. He'll go over the top jet. Henderson flies against 3 Blues. Falls into the hands of the Roosters. Dragged it in. Holding the ball free. Kick's going to go to Morgan Morris. So Morgan Morris looks to bring it to Bidmate over the top of his head. Works to it. Looks to go a bit of tunnel ball. Atchison wrapped up straight away.
Oh! We didn't like it too much, Atch.
And we'll throw it up right in front of the Warrnambool bench. So it's a 38-point margin, 8-10, 58 to 3-2-20.
Right in front of the commentary box here now, Van Beek and Thomas. Thomas wins that one down. Radley, free kick, hold off the ball. Going to go to the Roosters. Be Mugovan again. He's been great.
Well, he's just so good with the footy too, isn't he? He's a beautiful kick.
Got Stephen Short, tight on the boundary. Choose to go the longer option. Cowling will fly. Ball goes over the back. Radley. Anderson, who's really lifted. Good body work there from Steer.
They're hitting for keeps too. Don't worry, it's still pretty physical.
Hey, boys, if I said to you, besides Cowling, who's a clear winner for the Blues?
Liam Bidmate.
Been pretty reasonable, yep, that's fair. Yep.
Manane's been all right too for mine.
Yeah, I don't know if he's been a clear winner though.
No, not in his position, no.
Bell's been reasonable, but I've seen him play a lot better games.
Well, particularly when the ball's lived down there.
Yeah, you're right. It hasn't been dominant like the last few weeks at all.
Not many, to answer your question, whereas you go the flip side and there's probably a dozen.
Yep.
I was just thinking, boys, for the remainder of this half, and I'm not saying they're home, but they look like they're home, South, but you'd be very sparing on Archie from here, wouldn't you?
He's definitely
I don't even know
carrying
whether I'd continue to play him, to be quite honest with you.
Well, he's definitely carrying a shoulder. We know that.
Yeah.
He's got both shoulders strapped up.
And today, all of today's impact has been without him anyway. I would just be looking after him completely.
Put him on the
now.
bench. You got 4 on, haven't you? You got 4 on the bench now.
Put him on ice.
Go and ice him up.
Because you've got to remember, if they can manage to get through next week, like you want him half fit next week, if you manage, then he's a short turnaround as well. So you'd be doing everything in your power right now, I think.
I can't see, I know it's a big guy, I just can't see the Blues conjuring up. They've only kicked 3 for the game.
No.
They've got to kick.
And the probably thing about next week on the little deck, boys, is you're not going to be able to look after him as much next week on that smaller ground.
And the role he's playing today, it's not like he's, you know what I mean, on the ball anyway. I think they could do. Anyway, that's just my thoughts there.
And maybe they might go another couple of minutes, boys, and have a look at it.
And Karoy will be hunting that too next week. You know, like they're playing for keeps, aren't they? So Taylor Byrne will come back next week.
Big inclusion too, huge inclusion.
Well,
and Grayland's a good player.
They're talking about possible draft. You know, so he would be a massive inclusion. He goes Rantel. He was wrapped up. Gets it to Irving. Irving left foot kick forward. Jack Dye again. Big fist that time by Jackson Bell. Bex reads it off the bottom of the pack. Bouncing ball. Golski! Shannon. Roosters home. I'm calling it here now early.
The fat lady singing.
Yeah, the big fat lady. See you right, big fella. She's out the back. And they are marching on to a prelim. And I'd do exactly what you said, Ice. I'd be taking Stevens off. I'd be putting him on ice. And looking towards next week and
100%.
possibly the week after.
Well, what a start it was by the Blues. First goal in this third term. And the Roosters, well, they've just kicked away, haven't they? They've had a very, very good third quarter. 15 and a half minutes gone to lead by 44 points. So, from the 4-minute mark to now, they've kicked 1, 2, 3, 4 goals in 11 minutes. Looked very dangerous. Here they go, the Roosters, once again. Handball comes out to Thomas. Smothered kick. Going in there as Mugovan.
Been good,
He's
Mugovan.
racked him after quarter time, boys.
Yeah,
he has.
He's a really awkward size, isn't he? And the fact that he could probably nearly play key position, but he's a tall midfielder as well, and he's got good bulk in there. His contested work's very, very sound. Coming in there was Bidmade. But again, not real much room to get through. We'll have a stoppage. 44 points, so 9-10-64 to 3-2-20. 16 and a half gone in this third term here at the Lure Oval. The early jump from Thomas. He ended up getting a little bit of a hand to it. Tim's front position. Looked to grab it out of the air. Wrapped straight away. Now coming out to Carter. Angus Lowe, who's had a quietish day, kicks towards half forward. Harvey Cleary on Turlin. First to it.
Ooh.
Here's Mullen just mopping up. Goes long down the line. And a nice mark taken to by Isaac Thomas. I think this fella's had a pretty good day too.
Is he playing a different role up on the wing?
Yeah, I reckon he's played up the ground a lot the last 6 weeks.
Been very good today.
He's a really good user of the footy. Doesn't kick it long, but he sets it up with his short kicks. Thompson, it's his go-to. He'll go short to Atchison across half-back. He'll go via hands to Harvey Cleary. Corridor makes Owen work. The Blues can trap it. Wells first to it. Morgan Morris rats up straight away. Ooh. And the umpire says he didn't have prior opportunity.
He almost did. He pushed off once, I think.
Oh, I reckon you could be right. It's going to be a throw up. And umpire Reimers will get it going once again.
Umpire Reimers. Big throw up too from Andy Reimers. Jackson Bell, high up and under. Sitting underneath it there is Atch. Oh, good mark. Brad John did no fear.
He's a good inclusion, isn't he?
Well, he'll go to someone next week. Who will he get the matchup on? There'll be some important matchups. The back six back into a little bit of form this week.
He might even have to get a burn or something next week.
What about Williamson, boys? Is he any chance?
I don't know. It didn't look good last week.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. He might be a chance because he'll probably possibly get a Dobson. But just that Melville Oval, just not as big, wide open spaces, so your back six can kind of wax in a bit more and help each other out. Be an intriguing contest next week, boys. I won't be there. I'll be
bonus
away having a little RDO.
Bonus.
Been a big few weeks.
He'll be full of business grand final day when he drives back into town. Tickets up parade, everything.
Especially when he's doing the racing show, the good, the bad, the ugly. He's not even programmed for Friday.
He can sit in the spa.
What the hell was happening? What was I thinking?
Well, I didn't pick up either. We're just not used to it being a Friday. Who programmed that in?
The great man sitting beside me.
Oh, sorry, Hilly.
That was a good fight from Turlin for the little fella. There goes Mullen. He's been rock solid. Bangs it on the boot. Rantel drops what he probably should have taken. He's got a player in Rhodes. Rhodes has got some space in front of him. Chip, kick, forward. Goes through the hands of Kelly. Stevens gathers at the back of the pack. Good tackle, holding the ball.
Kell's been quiet today,
that's
hasn't
what
he?
I'm talking about. That worries me. Like, he's getting tackles like that. Just get him off, because a tackle like that, and all of a sudden your shoulder could be gone.
Well, you just don't need to risk it, do you?
Not now. Not when you're 44 points up.
Because you can just get an inadvertent, even thrown down on the point of the shoulder or something. You just don't need it.
Get him off. That's my call.
Yeah, I'm with you.
There's better people down there than us making those decisions.
No.
Mullen. Bangs it on the boot again. Radley. Oh, good work by Kelly. Kept it in.
Kelly might have gone 40, has he, boys?
Be a little bit late for that one.
Yeah, I know.
Tilda, I think.
Yeah.
So, here goes the Blues. Far out of side. Manane. Sting's well and truly gone out of this contest now.
Well and truly, two kids are going up the hill hunting mushrooms or something.
Let's not let it go into the commentary, boys. Keep up, Pete.
So,
Thompson. Today eyes or anything?
Live, one leg down.
Well done.
Well, 2-2 down in it, brother.
2 legs down, sorry.
So,
live.
yes. And you're in good nick too, mate. Back-to-back quads for the big fella.
Big results.
Here goes Rantel to step through a bit of traffic. Back to... diving mark. No, it wasn't from Irving. Gets it to Owen. Back to Irving. Oh, he could have been tripped that time. There's a leg. No, umpire said play on. Snap on goal. It was a banana in the pocket from Archie Stevens. Hits the post. And it goes through for a minor score. So, Roosters, they go to 9-11-65. The Blues 3-2-20. And that is on the National Tiles scoreboard. We have ticked over 21 minutes. Third quarter action.
We have, and Steer, he'll go the long kick to the outer side, cowling territory. He flies, and he almost brought it down. Bidmate can hold his head up high. He's had a great game this afternoon on that outer side wing. And the chip kick from the Roosters goes over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw-in. So 4 goals to the Roosters in this third term. 1 to the Blues. Other winners today, Portland just getting over the line in reserves grade football, and Hamilton Kangaroos over the Warrnambool Blues in the under-18s.
Easy in the under-18s, Hilly, or close game?
No, they ended up winning by about 4 goals, I think, the Kangaroos. They had a couple of key forwards that played very well, kicked 9 goals between them. And back here, another key forward that took a nice contested mark on the lead, Sam Kelly. So Sam Kelly looking for his first goal of the afternoon, and to extend that lead out to a mammoth 51 points.
Don't think we saw this margin, did we, boys?
No,
I didn't see this, Stewie, at all.
So Kelly, he has the socks pulled up nice and high. The veteran.
I've brought him back into the game. I said he'd been a bit quiet, which he has, in fairness, but he plays his role, doesn't he, Billy?
Oh, correct. So he'll come in from 45. The kick looks good. Oh, he's done it so well. Sam Kelly, that was beautiful off the boots. And that's their 10th for the Roosters. 10-11-71. They've got all the answers. 3-2-20, the Warrnambool Blues. And that's on the National Tile scoreboard.
He's coming off, Kel.
He's coming off the bench. Just have a little bit of a breather, the big fella.
But, look, it's a one-way race, isn't it? You just hope Warrnambool can salvage something here, just fight it out to the end. That's the trick.
Raiders and Broncos about to start too at Raiders Stadium, GIO Stadium in Canberra. The Warriors, I don't know whether you've seen those games, they get the big drum march happening before that contest down one end. The Viking, it'll be on like Donkey Kong, and I'm favouring the Broncos in a bit of an upset.
Reece Walsh might have a day out, do you think, Stewie?
I'm hoping so, Tilt. For the Bronx, they're good, he's good, but they're bad, he's really average.
Yes,
he's got to just take the good with the bad.
Got a bit of a volatile coach, the Raiders, haven't they, old Ricky?
Old Sticky Stewart. So here are the Roosters, far out of sight again. 51 points the margin now. And they are doing it on the bit. So Sam Thompson, he's been good. 2 today. And Nick.
But that back six of South Warrnambool's been really good, boys. They could just combine so well together back there.
Dominated. Mullen. To Harry Lee. Lee goes short to Muggovan. Muggovan chips it out further afield to Paddy Anderson, who's kicked a couple. Goes short to Hudson Owen. Diving mark. Owen squares it up to Paddy. He'll go back to Mullen. They're just waxing. He can go across to Thompson, or he can go to O'Sullivan, or he can go to Henderson. There are options everywhere, and he chooses the Thompson one. Thompson can go wide to O'Sullivan. He goes back inboard. The ball's travelled literally 2 metres forward. So Huddy Owen. He's got O'Sullivan. Yes, they'll go back and chip kick over there. O'Sullivan now, he's been really good. Done a great job on Geordie Walters today. Kicks further afield. Walker Owen wrapped up. Strong tackle. Umpire said no prior opportunity and we'll have a ball up. Far out of side. 25 minutes gone. Third quarter. 51 points the margin, Hilly.
Yeah, they've been terrific, the Roosters. They're just September specialists. Last year's and the following year's premiers. And they're going to have another crack at a prelim final. So the Blues get the kick, but again, the Roosters just numbers. What Won't sit for Anderson, but gee whiz, they just get that separation so well, don't they, Tildy? They're back six, like we speak about Thompson and Mullen and Lee, Atchison, but they separate, they find the space. And
yeah, they build off their back half, maintain possession. What they do is they fatigue the opposition because they're just defending constantly because Southwell's got the footy in their hands.
Yeah. So 50 out from the Blues goal. Manane up the ground. The handball comes up. Gee, their handball game's been good, South Warrnambool. Their kicking game's been great, but their handball game's been really, really strong as well. Nicholson, who's had a very good afternoon here at the Lura. Just telling the troops he's going to go long down the line. Shannon Beck's territory. Waiting at the back there was Radley. First to at Walker Owen, who's just creative across half forward. He's wrapped up, and he's wrapped up well. A free kick to the Warrnambool Blues. It'll go to Fletcher Timms. So right half back, 26 and a half gone. You wouldn't think it's a long quarter. Well, hasn't been. It was what, 5 goals have been kicked in this third term. So he'll just go long back down the line. Cowling in the right position. Well read by Eamon Radley. Morgan Morris taking on Harry Lee. Lee first to it. Runs around on a bit of an arc. Kicks it out of defensive 50. Went through the fingers of Turlin. And the ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in about 80 out from the Warrnambool goal between wing and half forward.
You going to the Cats Hawks, silly, Friday night?
Not sure yet. I've got tickets if I want them, but it's a matter of whether I get down to the capital city or not.
It's a big call, mate. And you got to get back up to Melville Oval. And the next day, coming out there, taking a nice mark there was Reggie Mast. Mast has got Turlin inboard. Goes that way. The Wizard, Nick Watson lookalike. Beautiful pick up there by Rantel. Handballs to no one. The Wizard comes through again. O'Sullivan's been fantastic. Carter, the pressure's been enormous.
They're
Good
just
hit.
scrumming it forward, aren't they?
They are.
Just haven't had much clean ball, have they, the Blues? Just, you know, they, like a...
Pressure from South has been good, though.
Yeah.
Give them that.
Oh, absolutely. They just haven't had a chance to have 4 or 5 chains of kicks or handballs where they've had a bit of space. Everything's been hurried, but again, that's just due to the Roosters' pressure. It's been enormous today.
Picked them apart, the Roosters.
It's 21 shots to 5, boys. It's been a flogging.
I can sense that bit of frustration from an old blue bagger downstairs.
I generally like the Blues today on the way here, boys. I thought they were a huge chance. Must give credit to South Warren. You've got to give credit where it's due, boys. They've been awesome today.
Very impressive. And it sets up a tantalising encounter at Melville Oval.
I didn't see the game against Croydon Morlock, boys, but they must have been in the game for a long time, were they?
No, they were, and they got back in the third quarter too. You know, like the margin was a lot closer. The game was a lot closer than we think, and I think the tighter ground will suit South too. So South will take a bit out of it. Don't worry about that. So ball far out of side, and we will have a boundary throw in. So that game's underway, and the Broncos off to an absolute flyer, 6-0 at the 4-minute mark. Tildy.
Big Paddy Carrigan smacking into a few, is he, Stewie?
Katoni Staggs goes bang early. And Reece Walsh converts. So good start. Silence those Canberra Raider crowds. Roosters. 29 minutes gone. It's going to be a long last quarter, boys. Very much
With the car running.
It can be.
Quick wrap up to in the night's proceedings. I can assure you of that, because I tell you what, we've clocked up the K's in this final series. That's failing.
You have, but I'll tell you what, all the clubs have enjoyed having you there, though, and they've looked after us well and truly.
That was awesome up there today, that spread, boys.
The whole spreads. Can I just give a shout out to every club? They do. They feed us like you wouldn't believe. It's been sensational.
Well, since we've been Hamilton too, wouldn't it?
What would it be? 23, I reckon? 2023.
And it'll be a while since I've been there too, because I won't get there next week, boys.
The Roosters, I'll go inside forward 50. And there's a siren for three-quarter time. The Roosters kicking 5 goals in that term. 10-11-71, leading the Blues 3-2-20. It's a 51-point lead at three-quarter time. 1 quarter to go here at the Lura Oval. It's first semi-final day. We're going to take a break on Hampton League Live. We'll come back with the final term.
3YBFM's Hampton League Live.
For our broadcast partners, Warrnambool Nissan, Badeness Rural, McDonald's Warrnambool Eastern Central, Sungold Fresh Local Milk and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
Warrnambool's Harvey Norman is the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. See your local team of experts from all departments for the massive range of products from the world's biggest brands. Explore TVs, audio, white goods and small appliances. Laptops, PCs, mobile phones and smartwatches. Indoor, outdoor furniture and recliners. Bedding and bedroom furniture all in the one store. Get the best advice from the local experts at the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. Your locally owned Harvey Norman, Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
G'day, Luke Williams here. At Luke Williams Real Estate, competition is in our nature. Per team member, we sell more properties than anyone else. We're not the biggest, but we are the busiest. Luke Williams Real Estate. Let's kick some winning goals together this season.
It's a place for the coaches,
Pickles are coming off and the bacon's going on.
the defenders, and those who love a good smother. And at full time, you always go home with the chocolates.
Need insurance? See MGA Insurance Group. Great service, expert advice and competitive premiums for farmers, business owners and transport operators. Call Dennis and Gareth Morgan and Glenn Skilbeck, 55596 200.
The Flying Horse is more than just a pub. It's the perfect spot to kick back with friends or family. Indulge in a delicious meal from the new menu and wood-fired kitchen. Celebrate in one of their multiple function rooms. Catch up with mates in the sports bar or TAB. Grab a slab from the Thirsty Camel bottle shop. There's even a courtesy bus. Plus, don't miss Locals Night every Thursday night with food and drink specials, live music and more. For the perfect venue, it's got to be the Flying Horse, of course.
Peter, the chicken, lamb, pork and beef eater has all your fresh meats ready to go. And small goods handmade on the premises daily. Yeah! Find Peter, the chicken, lamb, pork and beef eater at Lucas Brothers Butchers with easy, convenient drive-through. Corner of Banyan and Lava Streets, Warrnambool.
Time to get up, time to walk to the bus stop, open up the shop, time for you, time for me, love and everything you see. The sun is up, time to take on the world this time. Time to wake up, time to climb to the top. Welcome to the world where the sun is always gold and it's waiting just for you. Time to get into life where the sun is always gold. Sungold.
Badeness Rural is locally owned and committed to serving the needs of the local community with a huge range of over 6,500 products and services backed by almost 150 years of industry experience and knowledge. The range includes pet and stock feeds, dairy, beef and sheep farming supplies, hobby farm supplies, rural equipment and tools, plus agronomy services including seed and chemical supplies. Drop in and see the team today at Badeness Rural, corner Raglan Parade and Caramit Road, Warrnambool.
It's a place for the coaches,
Pickles are coming off and the bacon's going on.
the defenders, and those who love a good smother. And at full time, you always go home with the chocolates.
Hampton League Live.
For Sungold, fresh local milk, Ponting's Mitre 10, Harvey Norman Warrnambool and Madden's Lawyers.
94.5 3YB FM.
Welcome back to Hampton League Live. This game is well and surely over. Roosters will get the job done. They will move to prelim final. They'll take on Koroit. No love lost between those two teams either, in particular over the last 4 or 5 years. So it will be one for the ages next weekend up at Melville Oval, and a big crowd expected to get up there. And both those teams will be looking to win. Roosters looking for 3 on the trot too. Premierships, that is. Koroit looking to get in one and have another crack at the North Warrnambool Eagles. what do the Blues do here in this final quarter? And what do the Roosters do, Eyes and Hilly? Do they rest Archie Stevens? Do they, take the foot off the pedal with a couple? Nicholson's the other one that's, had and come into this game with an injury cloud.
Yeah, well, Nicholson looks like he's moving freely and he's fine. I'm not so concerned there. I mean, you could, but I just... and I don't know whether they're going to rest Archie now. Like they've left him on all the third quarter and the game looks well within their grasp now. So I don't know, Matty. They might leave him there, but I just don't see the purpose. Mind you, I don't know the injury. I don't know exactly what it is, but you would think rest would be the best thing, though, would you not?
No, they play him 10 minutes and just give him 10 more minutes to run.
Well, maybe he's not going to lack fitness or touch.
No.
He's a fruit bugger. He's a fruit bugger.
Absolutely.
So I say no, if it was my call, Trent.
Yeah.
Scotty Carr, let's go downstairs to the tilt, man. Tilty, you're in there. Coach Matty Battistello. What was the words of wisdom? I know he's got the headphones on, actually. He's just putting them on now. But, Tilt, what were the words of wisdom there from Matty Battistello at three-quarter time?
It made sense what he said, Stewie, about how, they build off half-back and their uncontested marks makes the ground look big, and then all of a sudden they can go, once they get forward to centre, and get the ball quickly into their forwards one-on-one. And I guess the other thing he said was just keep at it, boys. Today there's probably sent a message to the league that they're definitely not done and dusted and they're right in the competition.
Big game next week. As I said, those two teams, they'll just go at each other.
I think Zach Dwyer's done for the Blues, boys. I see he's got a trachea on there during the third quarter, so he's obviously copped an injury throughout the day.
All thanks to Croyd Pharmacy. We've got 1 quarter to go in this first semi-final.
And our around the grounds man, I was having a quick chat to Ash before, boys. He's up and about. He's pretty happy too.
Yeah.
Well, he might be too.
Talking about around the grounds, the NRL, all thanks to Matt Cohire, 11 and a half minutes in. And the Raiders have hit back. They've scored a try through Hudson Young. So it's 6-4 in that NRL qualifying final. Winner goes to a prelim. We'll follow that one through, boys. For the NRL listeners, not many of them in Southwest Victoria, I'm tipping.
Storm were good the other night.
They were good. They're just tabbing. They're not setting the world on fire.
No, but they're doing enough at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, they just got to get back into that form they were in, don't they, Hilly? That's the recapture that.
So just awaiting for the spectators to exit the venue before we get this last quarter underway here at the Lure Oval. The Camperdown Football Netball Club and the Committee of Management have done a super job with the surface. Looks absolutely magnificent. Let's get it underway. It's been a big 3 quarters by the South Warrnambool Roosters. Let's see if they can finish off. The jump from Kelly was early. The tap from Weymouth was good. Almost gathering it there was Bidmate, who's up on the ball. Gets to a running Jackson Bell. He'll go long into the forward 50. Good team defence there. They run hard towards the ball, which goes over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in. Jackson Bell up the ground a bit, Tilt?
Yeah, I think he started in the midfield, Hilly, so probably would have liked to have seen that one maybe halfway through the second quarter, but it's easy when you're standing from the sideline to no pressure on or anything like that, boys. And at the end of the day, they could have made 100 moves, but South Warrnambool have just been better and just keep continually winning that footy at ground level.
Here they go out of the ruck. Turlin was where the ball they were trying to get it to. That was Cowling. And the Roosters, once again, just they're so miserly, aren't they? The defence, they don't just give an inch.
They'll combine well together on that small deck at Melville Oval too, boys.
Oh, yeah. Team defence will be paramount next week. So Steer trying to create something for the Blues. He's wrapped up once again.
I think we could be in some wet weather next Sunday too, Hilly, by the long range.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be great throughout the course of the week.
Who's that suit? Correct, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know,
mate.
Yeah, the Roosters have had some good weather footy form this year too.
Just thinking about some big bodies, but yeah.
So a kick out of the air from Cody wasn't successful. They get a minor score, the Blues. So that's their 6th scoring opportunity throughout the course of the afternoon. They go to 3-3-21. They trail the Roosters, who have had control from the first quarter, 10-11, 71.
And they tell me to read over yesterday, boys. The middle was pretty muddy. Didn't have the good mark taken out there by Finn Radley. Didn't have the covers on during the week. And they tell me he got real sloppy yesterday. Kicks to his brother, Amon Radley. So he'll go back and have a shot. Pretty tight angle. He'll kick from about 47 metres. The Radley brothers, they've had good seasons for the Blues.
Hey, Hilly, we got a commentary box next week to call from.
Yeah, we'll be calling from the timekeeper/commentary box.
Oh, that little one, yeah. Oh, no, it's all new now,
Yeah,
I imagine.
we'll squeeze in nicely.
6-all in the NRL, boys. 6-all. Radley comes in, strikes it pretty well. Sneaks in for a behind. And the Blues, 3-4-22, 7 scoring shots to 21, tells the tale. Roosters 10-11-71 national tale scoreboard. Sam Thompson, he'll bring this one in. Once again for the Roosters, been rock solid. Been a good player, Sammy So's this young kid, Atchison. He's going to tie up his shoelace here.
Yeah, just have a rest.
That's great.
He's played a good game.
It's been brilliant.
He had a good start to the year, and then he went overseas for some travelling, but he was probably one of the best defenders in the comp when he did venture over the seas.
Got a few tricks, which is what I like. Nice, strong contested
Got a few
mark
tats
there
too.
by Shannon Becks. Far out of side. He goes inboard to Benny Rantel. Benny looking to chip it around. He'll just give it back to Isaac Thomas. Thomas will go backwards to Atchison. Atchison now's got Huddy Owen over the top.
I reckon when the Synod accountant stats come out for Isaac Thomas, I reckon his kicking efficiency today would have to be between 95 to 100%.
He's been good, Hilly.
Oh, he doesn't miss a target, Tomo.
No, he's been good, and he's done some crucial bits of play, like getting fists in from behind when, they've looked in trouble. He's been, an all-round player today.
Kick goes forward. Big fist there by Reggie Master, who's gone back in this final term. And the ball goes over the boundary line.
Come on, Stewie, spark up.
I know. It's been a big few weeks.
He's already on AJRA duties, I think.
That's all. He's got next weekend off. Give us something in the last quarter, mate.
Lift. Fire up. Come on, here goes Stephens. Tackle. Handball comes out to Nicholson. Little chip kick. Oh, Jenny Henderson on the end of it. Geez, that was good by Foot. Good by Stevens. Good by Nicholson. And the guns combining. And Jenny Henderson, he had the job on Sam Dobson last week in the second half. Well, for 3 quarters, effectively. He's done pretty well. Will he get it again next week? Henderson, right in front. 40 metres out. Comes in. Kicks on its way. Pulls it to the left. Minor score. 10-12, 72 Roosters. 3-4-22 the Blue Baggers. And we have played 5 minutes of this final quarter, first semi-final. And the Roosters, their season continues, Hilly.
It does. They've been terrific this afternoon. Coming in with Cowling, trying to spoil. And it's just hurt Kelly coming in. Just on his, just getting himself up. Just having a couple of deep breaths. And you'll get the free kick.
Always wears the socks up, Kel.
He does. A sign of a good goal kicker. So Kelly now, he's going to switch the kick over. Kicks it over to Sam Thompson. He'll go short to his brother Nick. And hasn't he been a great player for a long time, Nick Thompson? Life member of the Hampton Football Netball League last year. Willem O'Sullivan, been another key player for the Roosters this afternoon. Done a great job on Walters in the first half. Comes in. Weymouth sets himself. Lurking his die off the ground. Yes! Oh, touched.
Oh, send it upstairs.
Oh, that was close. Gee, that was some crafty work by Jack Dye and a minor score. So 10-13-73 to 3-4-22. The kick into Monane's efficient. Steers got plenty of run in game 100. Sidesteps. Ran his meterage. Hugo Watts has to kick quickly because he's under pressure. It'll go okay because Morgan Morris is out in front. He looks to switch the kick. A bit of a wobble up back into Steer. Steer's going to go short via Foot. Out in front, there was Cody. Worked over to Cowling. Deflected by Henderson. Mullen Kicked and ricocheted off the Warrnambool blue. Here's Morgan Morris. Inside 50. He goes deep. Turlin's going to fly. At the back there is Radley. And Eamon Radley kicks his second goal. He's second of the afternoon. And the Blues, well, they get a little bit of a late buzz out of that one. 4-4-28 to 10-13-73. And that's on the national tile scoreboard, Gregory.
Yeah, well, there's a little bit of fight in them, isn't there, Trenty? And nice finish. But, yeah, we've just got to pad out this last quarter, I think. That's the trick here. But just be nice to see Warrnambool fight it right out, of course.
Hey, Tildy, question for you. So the Blues, obviously, 45 points down. Next year, what do you think their key recruiting targets will be in regards to player personnel?
Oh, well, they'll be hoping that Ben Cunnington comes up, really, won't they? There's an A-plus grader within their ranks, so he'd be number one priority, I imagine. Look, I don't think they want them much, to be honest. I just think they just haven't performed today, Hilly. I don't think there's too many holes in their side, to be honest.
50 metres
against Weymouth.
Weymouth. I was going to ask you till double 50.
Yeah, maybe another midfielder possibly. To share the load with Manane and Jai Turland, and Bidmaid might be back for the full season next year, maybe.
Weymouth's fired up. Do you reckon he'll go around again? That's what I was going to ask you that, Till.
I'm not sure, mate. Look, I don't know. He's been pretty serviceable the games I've watched this year, to be honest.
Been brilliant.
Yeah, he has. He's a very durable player. He doesn't sort of miss. I know he broke his arm there a couple of years ago, but besides that, he doesn't miss many games.
So, free kick, double 50. Roosters will kick this one. I think it's O'Sullivan.
He's been solid too.
Been solid. He's got the Peaky Blinder haircut. O'Sullivan.
A good player. Question to you boys. Sorry, Stewie. What would you boys give the Blues season a rating?
Well, I'd give them. They've got to a first semi-final. They lost a few players. I'd give them a B plus.
Yeah, 7 or 8 out of 10 for me. I reckon they've been pretty good.
Tilt, what about you?
C.
Yeah, right.
I'm not being critical, but I know they lost a couple of good players, but Manane's been a good pickup. Fourth last year, fourth this year, so C for me, boys.
They've lacked another key forward, I think.
Yeah, I'm not being too critical, boys, but I don't think they've improved, so C for me.
Wason was a big loss across half-back.
Yeah, quality player. And I think him and Cunnington ran 1-2 in the BNF, but I mean, all sides have suffered some injuries and player departures, haven't they?
Well, North haven't they?
Yeah, that's right, Ice. Yep.
Yeah.
I'd love to know, actually, how many different players will be in that grand final team for North Warrnambool in 2 weeks' time.
Half a dozen, do you reckon?
Yeah, that'd be my guess, but I don't know.
Yeah. So that's a little man for our statistician.
Lockie Wines didn't play last year, did he? I don't think.
Don't think so.
Yeah, there'll be a few in there, you'd imagine. Zach Everell didn't play last year.
McLaughlin,
there's 3, just reeling off a few. Jai O'Brien. Might be another one.
Jai O'Brien, yep. Charlie Jelly, Liam Anders.
Yeah. Harley Cobb.
No, Cobb played last year.
So we've ticked over 10 minutes. Final quarter. Roosters 11-13-79. Blues 4-4-28.
Harry Keese is probably the other one too.
So there's a few, isn't there?
Yeah, they've done a great job, haven't they, to be honest?
Really good job. So, ball's on centre wing here. Mickey Lauther.
Gee, they'd be hoping for a wet, hard slog at Melville Oval next Saturday, especially the short week the week after.
I think they're going to get a physical contest. Both those teams will crack in hard, Roosters and Koroit. So, there won't be any unknown there, if you know what I mean. So, here's Van Beek. He pumps it long and strong. Cowling flies. Goes and gets it again to Cody. Oh, just sells the candy beautifully. Little right foot banana. What's he done? Luke Cody would have been a Lucas Brothers snag of the day. Harry Lee just a bit ginger getting up there. Keep an eye on that one. Tilt. Bit of an ankle.
Rolled a bit of an ankle, I think, boys, but I think he's okay.
All thanks to Koroit Pharmacy. So the Blues 4-5-29. 11-13-79. Tildy just signing autographs downstairs, boys.
I'm just having a quick chat to Tomo here. About to come on again here, Tomo? Yeah. Oh, good, mate. We're going to try to liven things up a bit here, boys.
Give you nothing either.
Toss in the box, Tildy in the box. So the Roosters in the left back pocket. Played 11 and a half minutes, and Hudson Owen, long kick out. He's going to look for his brother Walker. Free kick hanging on to. It's going to go to the Roosters. Riley Thomas, corridor footy. They've used the corridor really well. Look at the space that Paddy Anderson's got on that outer side. He's got Dye further afield. He hits him. He can go inside with a short kick, and he finds Muggerman. Gee, they've played some good team footy this afternoon, the Roosters. And Muggerman will go back behind his mark and kick from about 35 metres out.
Bailey Keast, another one, boys.
Bailey Keast, correct.
So what's the total, boys? 6, 7?
I reckon we're looking at 8.
Yeah, right. That's a pretty good job to do that, isn't it?
It's a 30-year team tilt.
Yep, great effort.
So Jeremy Muggerman to extend the lead back out to 56 points. He'll kick from 35. Jeremy, good connection, and kicks to the left of the stick and a minor score. So 11-14-80 are the Roosters, 4-5-29 are the Blues, 25 scoring shots to 9. And that has told the story here at the Lure Oval this afternoon.
God, the netball's down there on the Terps. They're out for season 2025. Good on them. Short little trip home for them. They'll be back to the club rooms tonight. Henry Robertson will be putting on a shindig, I'm tipping. Free kick's been plucked out there. It's going to go. Oh, he hasn't moved. Oh, no. What's he done? He's done a hammy or something, has he? Who is it? Is it Radley?
His hammy, has he?
Might be a cramp.
Maybe just cramp.
Jeez.
He's in the way, though, at the minute.
He's in a bit. I think it is cramp.
It's cramp in the
Did
hammy.
you go down with cramp, Stewie, when you were rucky?
Oh, mate, Tildy, I went down with cramp in the box a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
You did too.
Fair dinkum. Just a little bit dehydrated for the big boy. Oh, big hits. Free kick.
Let's hope you
Gonna
don't
go
do it
low.
at the function next week. They might put a screen around you, Matthew. Look out. No need for this, boys. No
Too
need
late for
50.
that, boys. Too late for that. 50 metres. That's what the umpire's got to do. Just get the 50s in.
Done pretty well, the umps today, haven't they not?
Done well, mate. They've done well all year, to be honest. They've been magnificent. Oh, great diving smother, Nick Thompson.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
There's Thomas again. He's got to be in the votes. Pit Stop Men's MVP3 vote, 3-2-1 voting this afternoon. Pete and Lee Watson will be there next Sunday.
How long have they been sponsoring, Matthew?
30-something years, Eyes.
Yes, getting closer to 40, I reckon.
Great sponsors
And,
they have been since interception.
And that award, the MVP, will be a cracking award too, and it'll go down to the wire out. MVP for season 2025. Geez, poor old Radley, he is cramping like you wouldn't believe. He needs pickle juice, and he needs it fast.
I think both legs might be gone.
It's not good, is it?
Oh, nah. He'll be cramping tonight, too. If he's cramping today, he'll be in bed tonight. He'll wake up, and they're the ones that really grab you. Negilson, far out of side. 50 minutes gone. A little bit of a hiccup from the big boy. He's about 60 metres out. Goes short in the pocket. Beautiful kick to young Rhodes. He comes back in today. He's been serviceable. Just misses the target that time. Here you go, the Blues. Through Steer. Manane. Strong tackle. Holding the ball. And Maxie Irving getting a bit of encouragement downstairs.
He's very consistent, isn't he, Maxie Irving?
Never has a bad game.
Does not.
Never has a bad game.
He's a ripper.
So it's Jack Dye on the tip of the 50. So they lead by 51 points, the Roosters. They've been brutal. He'll just kick to the top of the square leisurely. Shannon. Becksman. Beat nearly grabbed it. He's paid the mark.
Liam Anders, another one, Hilly.
Yes, said Anders.
I'm getting text messages left, right and centre here. He's getting fed some info.
How many's that?
I reckon we're up to 8.
Yeah, right.
So Hugo Walsh plays on. Jeez, on his tail there was Maxie Irving. Here's Jackson Bell. He's tried hard all day. Inside forward 50. Lee just lurking. Bounces favourably. Check side out. Thomas almost took the mark. He spins out of trouble. Got the handball out looking for Rhodes. Free kick. And it's going to go back to Isaac Thomas. They've just won in all facets of the game, haven't they? You know, the bounces, the handball receives, the ground ball gets. They've just done so well.
Let's go for a little NRL update, boys. It is, it's the Canberra Raiders. They've struck back with a couple. They lead the Broncos 12-10.
Put the stops on another one.
Cracking. It's not over yet, brother. Hudson Young and Sebastian Chris, both the try scorers. Well, Katoni Staggs and Mariner get the job done for the Broncos, and I reckon the conversion could possibly just be happening as we speak to square that game up, Tildy.
Okay, you're still alive, Stewie.
Still alive for the Bronx. Big crowd, big game. What's that little whistle going?
That might be in the
that
studio.
might be the bearded burbler.
Big D.
It was Ash Kelson or someone down there who's got the old whistle. He'll be a happy man, Ash.
He will be.
Doesn't travel very often for the footy.
Is Archie resting now?
Yeah, he's come off a couple of minutes ago.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Put him on ice, surely.
Oh, definitely now.
Davey D reckons that the rugby league whistle that was. I don't know about that, Double D. Wasn't too bad.
He goes full-time whistle.
Thompson out to Atchison, who's marked within range.
Nicholson's taking the boots off here too, boys. He's had enough.
I reckon Atchison's taken 10 marks today.
Yeah, he's been good. He's been very good. He's been their best players. And rightly so. You'd have O'Sullivan in there. Comes in Atchison. Is it coming back? Sneaks in for a minor score. Irving had been their best players.
Thomas
has been fantastic. Sam Thompson has been good.
Yeah, Harry Lee.
Harry Lee.
I reckon Mullen's done some nice things. Paddy Anderson's kicked a couple of good goals.
Jeremy Mugovan.
They haven't had many passengers.
They've won across the board, boys, let's be honest.
Been a domination.
Weymouth far out of side. Good spoil by Mullen on all hands and knees. Goes inboard, does a nice kick, and that was Walker Owen on the end of it. To go back and have a shot. So 18, 19 minutes, still probably about 10 to go in this contest, boys.
How good's Liam Mullen? Like, concedes so much hype, but, took on Weymouth, who's the tallest player in... I'll let you call this, Matty.
Paddy Anderson, there's three. There's 3 goals, and they can all be snags of the day. Lucas Brothers.
Beautiful kick, isn't he?
He's a great kick of the football, and the Roosters go marching on. And this is over, and the Blues will be disappointed. 12-15-87. Their arch enemy has destroyed them today. And the Roosters have been awesome. The Blues 4-5-29. 9 scoring shots to 27. That's messy, Tilt.
Yep. There's not much you can say, Stewie. Could quite easily have been 15-12. Some of those goals in the first quarter were really kickable, really, weren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. They did blunder a few opportunities in that first quarter, the Roosters. Johnny Walters comes back onto the field now. So Van Beek up against Thomas. Wins it down Thomas. Van Beek goes to get it again. Rantel comes through to O'Sullivan, taken high for a kick. And he'll pump the Roosters out wide to that man, Isaac Thomas, who's had it on a string. He's got Thompson short, uses him. That's Nick. Sells a bit of candy. The veteran goes further afield, in front, Low. Takes a beautiful mark. Shout out to Wally Low, too, who's had a bit of surgery in Melbourne.
Great fella, Wally.
Lovely fella, Wally. And a little bit going on in front of us here, in front of the commentary box. Boys, don't want to get carried away, especially if you're a South player, because you've got next week to worry about.
You don't need that this time of the day, boys.
No, not at all. So,
The thing about this win for South, boys, I know he's kicked 3 goals, but I thought Callan really done the job on Shannon Becks in the first half. So imagine, if he had dominated the day, it could have been anything.
Bounced off Moo's chest then, like a...
Yeah, he's still been their best player, Stewie.
Been magnificent Moo. How old's Moo, boys?
34, I reckon.
Jeez, he's looking fit too, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, looking super.
He is as strong as an ox. The boy from Power Court.
Played in a flag in 2010, so that's 15 years ago.
Yeah, he's spot on. I'm just looking at his birthday, 4th of June 1991.
He's keeping the lights on too, Moo. He's doing a great job up the power pole. So's this man, Jackson Bell. Sells some candy, snap around the body, bang! And the boys from Power Court combining, and they get the job done. But it's all too little, too late. And the score here sees South 12-15-87 Warrnambool 5-5-35 national tile scoreboard. Greg Kelson, good finish by Dingabell.
Yeah, beautiful finish. Well, we know we can do that, don't we? Without sort of sounding ominous, but it's too little, too late. But nice to see him finishing off.
So 22 minutes gone. 12-15-87 to 5-5-35. The Roosters, we've said it many a times before, but they have been absolutely outstanding this afternoon. So ball thrown up from umpire Lowther, the big jump from Thomas, who's improved as a ruckman for mine.
Yeah, he's been good.
Ball comes out, Liam Bidmade breaks, doesn't break stride, runs in, kicks towards the goal line. Lee coming late to try and put that pressure on, and he just kicked a little bit wayward in the end, but it gives the Blues a chance to reset and try and get another goal on that national tile scoreboard. So Boundary throw in, right forward pocket, about 15 metres around from the point post. Catling will do the ruck. He'll take on Thomas. Got the fist, roving nicely. Here's Bidmade, left foot snap towards goal, and he hits the point post on the full, so it'll be out of bounds on the full and a free kick to the South Warrnambool Roosters. Harvey Cleary takes the mark. He'll go the short kick. Finds Mullen. Love Mullen as a player. Plays on the talls, plays on the smalls, and just competes. Lee across half-back takes an uncontested mark.
Good mates with Jackie Jenkins is Liam Mullen.
There you go.
The
I'm not
UFC
tangling with
man.
him then.
Couple of Warriors.
They look very similar too. Both got the little mustaches, the moustaches. And Jack Jenkins has got the big UFC fight. It's the day after AFL Grand Final.
Yeah.
It'll be huge. The big man. Oh, he's only little.
How's the boxer from Warrnambool going, Stewie?
No, he's gone MIA, missing in action eyes, hasn't he?
Hung him up.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Hung him up, little Brizey.
Did he have a loss, or was he still unbeaten?
Oh, no, he was still unbeaten.
Still unbeaten.
Probably a good way to finish, to be honest. He got the Roosters through Rhodes, far out of side. Rhodes goes further afield. Good mitts by Becks. Geez, they were strong hands.
Yeah, strong Duke's under pressure there.
He can play under Rhodes. He was going to. He's under pressure from Mast. So 24 minutes gone. Bexy goes in. Sam Thompson. He's probably got the leg here. Sinks a slipper into it. He's been good, Sam Thompson. He'll win the best, I reckon, too.
Might not be enough room for all the best players.
Got a lot of best, big fella.
Put in 8 today. Ash Kelson will dip into his pocket and add another award.
Yeah.
Told to play on. Now goes back to Rhodes. We could go short to Becks, Muggerfin. Kelly's there as well. Henderson's calling for it deeper. Plays on, crimps a bit of ground.
He's kicked himself.
Oh, just go back and kick it, Sammy, if you don't mind. Son of Jacob Rhodes, who coaches the under-18s at South. Ex-Western Bulldog.
Yep.
And Sammy Rhodes. Good to see him back into this side. He's played most of the year.
Only a little fella, isn't he?
He's only a little fella, but he just does his job. And he's played well this afternoon.
Quick.
Not bad on the pizzas either.
Eating them or?
No, he makes them.
Oh,
Him and Hudson Owen. Just having a look out there. Reggie Mast was a pizza maker at some point in time. Be Reg. There's a few of the boys out there. Harry Lee was a driver back in the day.
Really?
There's been a few.
He's an electrician now, isn't he?
Sparky.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, to be honest, Daisy.
That's what I thought he might have done.
There goes Turtle to Cowling. Cowling 55 out. Shot on the run. Big man's going to fly. Weymouth gets a couple of cracks at it. Owen wrapped up. Stevie Walker says, let's have a ball up, boys. Grand final umpire's been announced, Tilly.
I believe so.
So Steve Walker, Mick Lowther.
I believe so. I believe so. I haven't actually officially been told, but I
He
believe
can't do
so.
everything, man. He's stop putting all the hard questions on.
That's a goal. I didn't even
Austin
see
steer, boys, off the deck.
Austin steering game number 100. Gets a nice little goal.
Aussie.
And the Blues, 6-5-41. They trail the Roosters 13-15-93.
They picked the umpires a couple of weeks in advance.
Well, I think it's District League of that too.
I think they do
Oh,
District
right.
League. I'm not sure whether Hamilton's announced theirs, but I believe, the two of the officiators here today will...
Just to make sure they don't go on holidays. So.
Kelly, you know how you said Jack Dempsey was umpiring today?
Yeah, he's emergency.
I was talking to him before, mate, so you weren't far off the mark.
No, you knew he was on the list somewhere.
Hey, NRL boys, Canberra Raiders have scored again. They go to 18-12. Ko Weeks gets the job done. Jamal Fogarty goes bang.
Back here, it's 52 points the margin.
Big Papali'i, he's on fire.
You love it, don't you? Reggie Marsh reads it well off the pack. Just too much on the kick. And Walker Owen, who's been pretty serviceable at half forward too, has been lively. Standing start, looking for Shannon Becks. Doesn't take the mark. Roving as Die. Looks to square around to his teammate and Sam Kelly.
Unselfish, boys.
And he's clever by foot. Jack Dye. He will go short, right in front of Ben Rantel. Has to play on. Dances around. Right foot snap, smothered. Kelly gathers, lost it. Here comes Reggie, like the Oriental Express. There's Muggerman. Lost it again. Comes out. Here's Riley Thomas. Feeds the handball. Ethan Harvey clear. He kicks from a standing start. Atchison's going to fly. Ball goes into the goal square, but she's all over. First semi-final, and the Roosters prevail with a 52-point win, 13-15-93 to 6-5-41, the Warrnambool Blues.
They were dominant, South Warrnambool Eyes. They deserve this victory, and they march on to a prelim final next week against Koroit.
Yeah, and got through today on face value. Looked reasonably unscathed, didn't they? So they'll be able to go away, prepare themselves again, and have another crack at Koroit. And they fancy their chances because, as I said, they weren't out of it last time they met.
Let's go downstairs. Scotty Carter, you've got one of the stars of the show, little Maxie Earthing downstairs.
No, wait for you. Hey, Max, gee, mate, that was a great response after disappointing losing the final last week. Right from the beginning of the game, boys, you boys were switched on and just controlled the day pretty well from the outset, mate.
Well, that was the goal for the day, just to try and control it and take the sting out of the game, sort of. And we obviously executed that, so it's good.
As a midfielder, mate, you must enjoy the experience of Nicholson and Jerry Margaret in there, mate. Gee, their cool heads was vital today.
Oh, they've been great for me in my development, especially Nico. He's been huge for me. And, he's taught me a lot.
And down that back half, mate, Harry Lee, his job on Luke Cody was absolutely vital today.
Oh, yeah, big game. He stood up well. He was really good.
Last question, mate. The other guy we really enjoyed, Thomas, today, Isaac Thomas. Is he playing a little bit further up the ground today? Because he was in everything.
Yeah, he's been playing a bit more around the ball, and he's been great. He's obviously a very, very strong man, so it's been good to have him around the contest.
All right, mate, we'll let you go and shake hands. Great win. Good luck next week.
Eddie, thanks.
Hey, George Stevens just running across Lure Oval. Do you reckon they could slot him in next week? Imagine just slotting him into the pivot. Izzy.
Yeah, they'd find a spot if he was available, I think, Matt, but probably won't be.
And made the final 40 for
well, I think
VFL.
They announced that tomorrow night. I think the best and fairest tomorrow night. I reckon you'll poll right in the listed medal as well, George.
Contract for next year, Hilly?
I don't know. I'm not sure where that sits at the moment, but had a very good VFL year. And obviously got two chances in the AFL.
Will White, Lamont the Whale, all obviously waiting for contracts for season 2026.
And have all proved their worth too for mine.
Yeah, absolutely they have. There's some talent down here, and Zach Merritt, talk of the town too at the moment. Where will he end up? Hard to see him going back to Essendon after the what's transpired this week, boys, isn't it, as a skipper?
No, I think he's gone. I think... and I don't know whether there's any friction, but I just when the coach spoke about him earlier this week, it just felt like there was. Interesting times.
Our man not wanting to get in for the song downstairs in the Red Army.
Wouldn't have thought so, Stewie. But I do give credit where it's deserved today. They were awesome.
They played very, very well, and the Roosters run out 52-point victors over the Warrnambool Blues. They go to a prelim final. They take on the Koroit Saints next Saturday at Hamilton's Melville Oval. It'll be on like Doggy Kong. Let's take a break. This is the post-game wrap. All thanks to Conquest Pools and Bojangles Pizza and Pasta.
3YBFM. 3YBFM's Hampton League Live.
For our broadcast partners, Warrnambool Nissan, Badeness Rural, McDonald's Warrnambool Eastern Central, Sungold Fresh Local Milk and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.